What's happening?
Hey, bro. Happy Easter.
Oh, damn, bro.
Here you go. You see them. There's nothing in
I
there.
got super excited.
Did you open it already? Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. Welcome to Indigo Chameleon Holiday Special. We've got a few of us sort of lounging about right now. This holiday stream is all about making drinks, hanging out, eating some delicious food, which our very own Gypsy Wolf has made. Thank you. But you'll see some other guests as we talk about fun like RP stuff and our sort of role-playing experience. I'm going to drop some spoilers coming up for Wonder. Some characters. We've got drinks to make. We've also got 3 announcements tonight that we're going to drop. Should we drop the first one now or should we wait a little bit?
I say we go for the first one.
You're going to do the first one right now? Coming to the channel very soon is going to be a talking head style, another campaign. This one is based off of a mythos that I am very, very fond of and I'm in love with, and it is really fun. So coming soon to Indigo Chameleon, I think within the next month or so, is going to be a Harry Dresden campaign. Set in Chicago. For those of you unfamiliar with Harry Dresden, it is a urban fantasy book series dealing with like magic and werewolves and demons and all sorts of stuff, but a whole brand new tabletop system other than 5e. So we're very excited about that, and that'll be dropping within the next month or so. One of the many exciting things to say thank you because we hit 100 followers! and then while we were planning this party, we hit 200! Yeah! And then immediately hit 300! Because y'all are cray. So what's the first drink you're making?
So what we're going to be doing today is making a orange Julius drink, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Good for good mornings and for good late nights. Get a little bit of citrus, get a little bit of vodka, and you're set. So what I am going to do is I'm going to get about 1.5 ounces of vodka up in my shaker, but I do need some ice, which is somewhere. All right, and we're back. So some ice, 1.5 ounces of vodka, which I'm going to pour. Wait.
Look at our boy making drinks on this.
I do what I can as I try to put a top on wrong. All right. Now, what we're going to do is add just a little bit of vanillas just to give it a little bit of flavors. About 5 or 6 drops of vanilla, and then some orange juice.
Thank you, Plastic Dragon. Bits for booze.
Woo! Bits for booze! And this is going to be another about 1.5 ounces of orange juice, just to kind of even it out with the booze to juice intake, because that's important. And then, final bit creme de la creme, a little bit of milk. I'm only going to add about 2 to 3 ounces, just to kind of give it a little creaminess.
Gross.
Legend Hillary wants to know what you're making.
How dare you, sir?
It's your time.
How dare you?
I'll tell you. I should be able to provide support. Yeah.
Emotional support, physical
Hillary,
support.
our boy is making creamy, so creamy orange Julius.
It's not that creamy.
No, you said the word creamy, and I'm adding it as a syrup.
Sure, add
You can get away with like creamy so many times before it starts to violate switch TOS.
So milky. How about milky
So tell me, how many of these can you drink where it's like healthy for you? Because I noticed you put orange juice in this,
I did,
and I just want to like.
The best part about it is when you're sick, have one. Well, you can drink as many as you want until you can't anymore. So
you can drink as many as you want
until you're drunk and pass out. Yep.
The more you know.
So let's give that a pour.
Is that our bad boy?
Yep.
So I'm noticing it's got an orange juice consistency.
But it's not
it looks
done
a little
yet.
dark. It's not done.
It's not done yet.
It's not done.
We're going to take just a little bit of an orange slice. We're going to put it right on top to accompany it to make it look real pretty.
Now, are you allowed to put fruits in drinks?
Of course. Have you ever been to the Bahamas?
No, because I mostly drink whiskey, and this seems counterproductive.
Let's get a couple
Like it
pieces
would
of
get
ice in
in
there.
the way of
Like
the
the
drink.
fruit's getting in the way of the alcohol.
Yeah, like, oh.
And there you have it, y'all.
Oh, that's
There you go.
pretty.
It's like a breakfast drink.
It really is. Or it's like you're on the beach, you're
Oh,
chilling.
hey Indigo, didn't see you over there.
Hi, you wanna sample this one?
Yes.
How do you like your booze?
Like this.
Oh. Wow, we didn't even have to cast a summoning circle or anything. It just happened to be a...
When the drinks are made, people gather.
Now, there
Fuel my
are drinks
family.
that you've made where you cannot taste the alcohol.
Is
This, you
This
can-
is not one of them. There's a lot of alcohol
Yeah.
in this drink.
it's easily a shot, and then about the same.
There is no mistaking.
I'm telling you, hey,
And he said my drink was strong.
I like my booze like I like my women.
Wait.
Strong. Seasoned rat.
Slightly flammable. Not able to go near an open
I
flame.
believe you may have killed Scribe.
With an orange sticking out. Alright, I'm gonna leave you here.
I
You
said
wanna...
it was a problem. I
Do you-
mean, you're not taking this
Have
from
at
me.
it. No, I'm not gonna take it away. I know. But
Alright,
people do
I'm gonna
this.
let you prep the
Yeah.
next one, and I'm
No,
gonna...
wait, what is this? There's vodka in this?
Yep.
Okay, so all
So
of the
you're
other
like-
drinks have vodka in them,
Nope.
right?
Nope. They got
All
some.
of them are different. That's why I'm like, girl.
It's gonna be great, but you gotta stick around because there's gonna be more drinks to be made.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Yay.
Alright, I'm gonna go over and talk to the... We're
Then
gonna...
go let people try this.
Okay,
And
yeah.
it's
I can
really,
make
really
another
cool
one.
because the camera
I
is
can
going to
make another
transition.
one.
You're going to carry it around, and then the drink will be going right to the couch.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Butterfly
Like
in the
magic of something. And
Look.
Reading rainbow.
And we sit on the booth. Oh, hi!
Oh,
What's
hello
going
there.
on, guys? There we go. Let's make sure everybody sees.
You're done.
I'm gone, but that's okay because they need to come and see these pretty people anyway. Here, let's try. No, because I'll block.
You need to sit where Boo is sitting.
I need to sit where Boo is sitting.
Boo is perfectly.
Hi.
You like that.
Hi, with my Santa pants because it's a holiday special. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are we doing?
Good.
Do you want to introduce yourselves? I think everybody knows who you are, but maybe just a quick introduction and say hello.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Gypsy Wolf. Some of you know me as Gypsy Wolf, and others of you know me as Aubrey Faith. So been with Indigo since the get go.
You've been with Indigo since the get-go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird transition.
That's me. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Gypsy. I'm weird.
Interesting, I'm weird. Do you guys want to try this drink as we go on? And you, my dear?
I am Audie, also Miss Audie on the Twitch of streams.
It's very
And you said my drink.
I think Indigo said, "Hey, come over," and I've regretted it ever since.
What?
Choice that way.
Tears make me strong.
This is delicious.
And you, my friend?
So, I'm Ryan, otherwise known as Moswald on Discord.
Yes.
You'll find me playing Jed and Blood and Bourbon. I can't wait to try this drink.
Let's talk a little bit about Blood and Bourbon. Because, what's up, Santa Butt? Blood and Bourbon is the vampire
Last year was
RPG.
giving Dobby a drink. Dobby is a free elf.
Dobby is free. Hello, Nina.
Oh my gosh! I love her.
We all love her. So tell us a little bit about Blood and Bourbon. Blood and Bourbon was a creation that you came up with, and then it's been sort of living and breathing, or not breathing.
He's breathing.
He's breathing
I kind of breathe sometimes
on the Discord.
on the Discord.
Yeah.
So Blood and Bourbon is a post-by-post RP on the Discord that I kind of DM, but they kind of take the story their own places. And I throw random things at them every once in a while, like, ancient vampires and mermaids and fae that act like they're 5.
I love her though.
So what you're saying is Blood and Bourbon is a place for you to see a mythical creature and be like, I want to play that this week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look behind you.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
That happened.
Thanks,
It has been
John.
bestowed.
Way more chilled out.
You couldn't see that, but that was John. Hi, John.
Hi, John.
And angels. Yeah, and angels are there.
Our
Just squeeze
Well,
her.
you guys are having a conversation.
No, get in here, buddy. How are ya?
Have you
Scoot
heard
over
of Blood
this way
and
just a
Bourbon?
little bit for me.
I have not heard. What's Blood and Bourbon about? So tell me the whole story.
I don't
Well,
think
Blood,
anybody knows.
I'm sure it won't take super long.
Blood and Bourbon is a vampire RP where you need no experience to play.
Okay.
You just basically create a character. And John, yes, Hillary, John
yes.
is there.
Where are you?
He's not drunk John yet, though.
I mean,
Yes.
there's a lot of alcohol over there.
If,
Yes.
I think we're gonna hang out up there.
if anybody donates any bits, then that includes one,
Guys.
we will have John go put on the T-Rex head. Just for
Yes.
I swear to God, this house does something to me. Where I'm just
That's
like,
what she said.
Intoxicated.
This house is an amazing place. So, Blood and Bourbon, if you haven't already, follow us on Discord. Go to the Discord and hang out with us. And
Poke at me. I'll help you make your character. We'll throw them in. We'll make them love someone or hate someone or a bunch of different
All
things.
the above.
Maybe Abby will be there.
People are already
Did you
paying to
take
get
any
me drunk.
bits? Any
People
bits
are
at all?
already paying.
Must
I gave you
walk.
26.
What makes the bits?
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. One of you guys, actually, John, would you mind doing this? John, would you go visit Chris
Okay.
in the kitchen? He's
Ooh,
gonna make
Chris.
the next shot, and I'm gonna go get the T-Rex head.
Yes.
And then, what time is it right now?
It's
Roll dice.
It is currently.
Oh yeah, because of the Chris.
Oh, because Chris is one big
That's-
Uno.
That's not something that we offer just every night. It's
Not
special
every
occasions.
night. On occasion, you can roll a dice to sleep with me. But one big Uno, he takes
When
his shot.
was this
whenever he
deal?
wants.
What?
We'll talk about it soon. We're gonna go to the bar. I'm gonna go get the T-Rex head.
Okay.
You guys hang out and enjoy drinks.
We'll
And
do.
we'll have
Okay,
another-
so we're going fisting now.
All right.
Goodbye.
Oh, this is gonna be so cool. You have to go over the bar now, and I've transitioned the bar.
I gotta
That's
go get the
amazing.
T-Rex head.
Oh, the T-Rex head. Never mind. Okay.
Hang on, I'll go to the bar first.
Sit down at the bar.
This is what happens when I have spare heads.
I'll go get the T-Rex.
There you go. You're on.
All right, so what are we making today, sir?
So this drink.
guys.
Oh my god.
Hi, happy Halloween. How are we doing?
Time just flies, you know?
Just
Yeah, it really
absolutely.
does.
And
Wow.
with the cake, just magical. Just
Yeah,
magical.
crazy.
Well, we got some trick-or-treaters out front, and we figured we'd give them alcohol this year.
Well, there's nothing better to give children than alcohol, right?
Absolutely, it sterilizes wounds.
The comments made and the commentary made by these individuals do not reflect Indigo Chameleon.
No, you shouldn't do that. That sounds horrible. You don't- Only adult actors.
Weed, though.
Oh, please, no.
Sorry.
No, thank you.
Oh,
What drink are you
segueing. All right. So this drink is called an Adios Mother Trucker. If
Is that what it's really called, or did you just
I
carve
had
yourself?
this tattoo. Yeah.
No.
Now, if I could, let's give it some ice. This is a wonderful little drink. It's very.
What is in an Adios Mother Trucker?
So it is everything you pretty much will have behind a bar. You have rum,
what?
gin, tequila, and vodka, all mixed together with a little bit of blue curacao and some Sprite to start. So
We've
it's,
had this before. We just call it like the John Dread. Like,
oh hey, speaking of John, go ahead, buddy.
Christ.
So this is going to be your drink.
I am
So
now scared.
everything is going to start off with a half ounce. So we're just going to take a half ounce of vodka.
Okay.
But there are going to be. Are we making one drink or two? You say?
Hang on, John. There's some trick or treaters. Can you go take care of the trick or treaters?
Thank you, thank
Thank
you.
you, buddy.
Ding dong. Hey.
You want to make one, or what are you talking about?
Let's say I got 2 glasses out. Let's make 2 drinks.
Let's make 2 drinks.
Okay,
You
cool.
got
So
2
we're
glasses,
gonna.
huh?
I did. So we're gonna need a ounce of vodka.
Oh, guys! Hey, look! It's Karma. Wow!
Everyone loves karma.
This is great.
When your life is not bad and it's just all right. Thanks, karma.
Thanks for stopping by. Why have we not thought of this before?
The best
We need
idea
to
of
get
all
going
time.
for John. The 2 character work. Oh,
my
it takes me
God.
back. Here,
This
let's
hasn't
get
been
this
a-
off. Let's
This
take
hasn't
this.
been a DM challenge yet.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Immediately-
Aubrey, I did not see you at all, so it was very alarming.
You didn't see me at all?
No. Yeah, when you came up, I was like, what the hell?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
It was you, right?
Indigo.
Was it not you?
It was me.
It was me.
The frame of vision is not very good in there.
Oh, you mean in the T-Rex thing?
Yeah, just now.
His site's based off movement, of course not.
Indigo, I don't know if you want to have this one. This drink is called the Adios Mother Trucker, and it's a mixture of all alcohols.
Not
If there's alcohols in it, it's a mixture of it.
what color is this gonna end?
Much like Epcot, it's a celebration of all alcohols. and all dish.
Terrible idea.
It's gonna be the greatest
I
of
will
your life.
taste it.
So let's just give that a shake.
You will remember tasting it.
Hopefully.
You will love tasting it when you taste it.
That's very good.
That is
That's-
something.
not
that
after.
Not after the aftertaste will light
After
your breath on
taste-
fire. All right.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm wondering what the
I'm a
color
little
is
scared.
going to
But
Oh,
the
the
Yeah,
blue
no,
hides
it's
it.
pretty.
The blue it hides it a little
I
bit.
have also had a lot of caffeine tonight, so at this point I'm not sure how much
Nice.
of that it's going to take to just put me back on an even keel.
You know, just one.
I
I'm
drink a
guessing.
lot of coffee.
Okay.
A lot of coffee.
Maybe a full one for you, and everyone else can split the other one.
Remember that thing of cold brew that was left, and there was like
You drank the
a
whole
third of
thing.
it left? I drank the whole thing.
Sweet. So you're just adding a little bit of Sprite there at the top, just to kind of give it some effervescence. And
Do we want to mix it up with the Sprite? Are we okay? I'm trusting you.
That's probably
What?
you know,
No.
if you want to shake her up,
No, no, no.
the
Okay, we'll try
preferred
this
method
together.
is your finger.
Yeah.
All
John.
right,
What?
John. Here you go, buddy.
Is this me? Okay.
This is you.
Jesus Christ.
Taste test. No, no, no. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh gosh, I can barely
No,
taste
okay.
alcohol in that. Oh crud, I can barely taste alcohol in that.
That's good.
Try
Probably
that.
why it's called
That's actually
Adios
really
Mother
good.
Trucker.
The lime really does help.
Oh my gosh.
The garnish
waiting
really
for
does
you.
help. Like you just smell that in.
It's-
Yeah.
Oh
Is
no,
it
I can
bad?
taste the tequila.
You will always taste
I can
tequila.
always
You will
taste the
always
Is
taste
it bad
tequila.
that it's you and they said 3, 2, 1, I expected
Well-
you to chug the whole thing?
Well, thank
Well,
you.
I didn't know if I'm sharing this. I can chug the whole thing.
Thank
if
you
want
so
me to.
much, buddy. I'm gonna go take a little trip, and then no, I have to bring it over with me.
yeah, no,
yeah, we'll bring that one too, yeah.
We'll bring that one. But you, thank you
Yeah,
so
no,
much, bro.
Indeed, no, absolutely.
We'll have to switch at some point, and I can try to make a drink.
I will drink off
Just
with you.
choose a random little recipe.
Yeah, I will be more than happy to drink off. So let's do a drink off.
All right, we'll see you at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, see you guys.
Alright.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Just at the holidays. Bye, family.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
You get them drunk and then you tell them bye. That's the holidays.
No, this is how you stand your relatives.
Here we go, folks. Who would like to? Oh, careful.
Okay, I'm excited about this.
What is happening?
Oh no.
This is the Adios Mother Trucker.
What's in that? I got
That's
it
the
without
cheat
the
rating.
Every alcohol.
Yeah.
Every alcohol?
Every alcohol.
entire world, it has
The
all
entire world?
Tequila, vodka,
I'm not gonna have a whole
rum.
cup.
Yep, I tasted tequila.
Hold on, let me finish this real quick.
I like this.
You
Yeah.
gotta turn
Can
the
I
line
keep
so it's
this?
closer to you, so that's what you smell.
Okay, hold this.
Can I keep this one?
Yes.
While I taste that.
Hold that. I don't need that one anymore.
Well, so let's talk a little bit too. We talked about Blood and Bourbon, which takes place at the Green Fae Tavern on Discord. But let's talk about Wicked too, and two characters that we want to see join us.
You mean,
on
you mean
Wonder.
Whoa.
That drink was strong. Let's talk about Wonder.
I
And
was like, that's weird that he's talking about that.
no, let's talk about Wonder.
Wonderful.
Wonder is our 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons game.
It is.
Set in Wonderland.
So much fun to watch.
It's a lot of fun to have these characters sort of consistently throw wrenches into carefully laid plans.
You
I
mean
wanna talk
throw
the wolf
baby
to
mimics at
Throw baby mimics, throw spider legs, throw
Talk a wolf to death.
talk a wolf to death, make fun
I'm
of a
still
wolf.
upset with this. But the bards, you realize the bards are the only two who got kills in that combat, right? Like, this is pretty impressive.
I do.
I was really happy with this.
I was very happy that my bards got a couple of, how do you want to do this? Now, we did have something cool. You two, we talked about bringing you into Wonder, and actually, Audie, your character has already made an appearance.
She has a
Yeah.
disastrous appearance for a
terrifying.
disaster.
Don't spill it out.
Oh no.
Close the
Hold it by the bottom. Hold it by the bottom.
Oh no.
Can you, please, sir?
Let it go.
Please. I'm not used to having to look up for things. Most people will bring it down to my level.
Well,
Whose
I
is
didn't want to
this?
throw it on
That
Billy's
was,
head.
that was the
no.
one he made for you.
Because he
Oh, I
has
thought
to
it was
drive. So
Yep.
he
Oh,
can't
yeah, there
drink
you go.
more. The orange is the
Don't you tell me how much I can drink.
Thanks, Chris.
But your character Princess has already made an appearance.
Close the weight.
Yeah.
She's the princess of hearts. Her name is Princess. She's,
Now you better.
she's the disaster child.
No.
I don't know what to say about her without giving anything away.
Sorry.
I gotta give things away.
You shouldn't.
I
Let's
shouldn't.
let's let that develop. But do you want to talk a little bit about your character?
Prince
I
Charming?
just want to say, quote the Raven. Yes, bitch.
Yes,
Yes. Tell us a little bit about your character.
So, I guess the creation that we have made for, I guess, the arrange or the counterpart.
Are we allowed to say that? That's happening?
We'll just say, give us a name.
His name is just going to be Prince.
So we have Princess and Prince. Let's leave it at that.
his last name is Charming.
Prince Charming. However, I will drop the second announcement for the show. Whoa!
The light got too excited.
The light.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we may have to go to technical difficulties. The
No,
light.
it's okay. I'm just gonna unplug it.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
The
Wow.
light.
Okay.
The light in the living room just exploded, and it's now smoking profusely.
Yeah.
It
I'll
was
have to
set
come
up.
I will move
It's
this.
unplugged.
Yeah.
It's-
Should we move it outside?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move that outside. That is smoking.
Alright, hold on. Smoking bandit.
It was the fireworks for the announcement.
Wow.
Well, yeah, that's New Year's. There you go.
Here, I'm gonna take
Oh, it was our New Year's. There it
It is
is.
our New
Thanks,
Year.
John.
It's
Yeah.
been years.
One of the lights that
That's
we used
stinky.
just exploded and started filling the room with smoke. Never a dull moment. We might actually open up some windows and get some stuff going and stuff like that.
Dude,
Um,
we actually need to go into technical difficulty?
No. I'm just gonna open some windows.
We're gonna open some windows,
Outside, it is not on fire.
but
Yeah, I think it might just need a new.
But okay, the second announcement. The Indigo Chameleon was approached by a tabletop company. This tabletop company, we are currently in the act of signing NDAs. We are currently in the process of filling out paperwork and contracts. But this tabletop company watched an episode of Wonder and
Okay.
would like to test out a new tabletop game before they go to Kickstarter, to see how players react to it, to see how the audience reacts to it, and see how gameplay works. And they've asked Indigo to test it.
The people play Wonder, right?
It'll be a
Wonder
group
cast?
of people depending on schedule.
Oh, fair.
And so it could be new people as well, as long as they're willing to learn a brand new system. The setting for this system is the Wild West. It is a Western style RPG with gunfights and the opportunity.
Calm down, honey.
And I am happy to announce with you sitting here on the couch that I think Remy's going to DM.
Yes!
For those of you that do Blood and Bourbon and want to get a sneak peek of that, Remy is going to DM a session or two, and it's.
I love Remy so much.
It's gonna be fun, but some of our characters that might transpose to the West really easily, like Jet, that's been around for a long time.
Oh my.
So we will keep you staying tuned for that and all sorts of fun sort of stuff coming. But that's 2 of the 3 announcements down. I think we should go back to the kitchen and see what's the next drink.
We're gonna finish
You look
2
very
more.
happy. You're gonna finish those.
This is my what do you call it? My light drink.
Do you want to know
Light
that?
drink.
Oh, yeah.
That's your vodka light.
This is my
All
vodka.
right, I'm gonna head back to the kitchen, but hopefully you guys are all having a great time, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Go, Batman, go.
Hello. So, and that's when I realized in that perfect moment in time that I really wanted to be a father,
Okay.
a pastor, and a mentor.
So, I can't help but notice that you're not those things.
And so I'm gonna make drinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day.
Oh,
That's so
great.
There you go. You're turbo-tastic.
Dude, that is so beautiful. What do you say?
Thank you.
You're welcome. What else we got? We got some little bugs for you, pal.
Oh my
There you go.
gosh.
So, like,
Oh, check this out. Are these ones that you put in water and they oh, dude.
Yeah,
You,
so-
You should
Dude,
put them
no,
in
so
the alcohol and then they'll soak up with booze. It'll be drunk worms.
I don't know.
it's a choice.
Yeah, no.
And then you just suck on them.
It's like a horrible idea.
It's
Let's
very
do
strong.
Well, hey, it's Valentine's Day. You could make me a drink for a present.
I would love to, and I think this drink is a little
are you
appropriate.
making?
I'm gonna make a classic little cranberry vodka, something that's very simple to make, and all you need is really like cranberry and vodka, and some ice, and a lime. So let's do it. So, real quick.
Are you kidding? No, I didn't make that.
What are you new?
Okay, so we're gonna get our vodka to add about an ounce and a half of vodka. We're gonna load it up with cranberry juice thereafter. Shake it until ready and ice cold, and then ready to serve, my friends. So let's get this going.
So it feels like vodka and cranberry go together like vodka and cranberry.
It is pretty much
Like-
the quintessential vodka and
Very
cranberry
similar.
drink.
Yeah.
It is fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, some people will chill the vodka down a little bit. Others will just put it all together and mix it and say la vie. That is it. So that's all I'm going to do. As I drop everything. Hey, get that on camera. Butterfingers.
The scene from Cocktail. He's just flipping the mixer.
I'm like, hey, I've already expressed my story about how I tried Flair once and I broke the shaker, the glass
would
shaker.
you tell this story, please?
So-
tell this story.
I was at work or at a New Year's party. My boss is like, y'all gotta not drink until midnight after that fair game. I'm like, great. So I start making drinks a little bit past midnight, and I grabbed the only shaker in the room, which was a metal shaker. Or I'm sorry, a glass shaker. So I poured Johnny Blue into it because the guy wanted it like shaking on the rocks. And I go, great. So as I'm getting ready to pour it, I start to shake it, and the glass shoots down and breaks at my feet. Well, that was about like $150 a shot, and I had to pay up.
It was
at the
Johnny
end
Walker Blue.
of the night.
$150.
That hurts my
shot.
soul.
Yeah, it was awful.
Jesus.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, we're
alcohol
cashing out
abuse.
at 3 a.m. My
That's
boss
better.
is like, "Hey, where's my money?"
Let's do hearts for Hillary, who said she wasn't able to make it tonight. Saw how much fun we were
Oh, no.
having,
Oh, no.
and said screw it, I'm coming over. So she said, hey Zuki.
She was eating.
Oh,
What
lovely.
did she touch?
But Ed's
That
Point
one.
to the part.
It's
Point.
fine. You're fine.
yeah, a little more
is the-
cranberry
this
Who
is
juice.
hasn't eaten out of the same dish a cat has eaten out
Well,
of?
then here, any place that looks like she may have touched.
You're a liar.
Yeah, I'm a damn lady.
I haven't yet.
There we go. I'm gonna add a little lime just for a little medallion's sake.
What is the lime?
So
do
the
in vodka?
lime just adds a little bit more flavor to it. I'm just gonna put it there just on top.
Oh, it's adorable. Very romantic.
So this
Wait,
is for all the lovers out there.
I don't know.
Valentine's. I got it.
So
Yeah, no. See, now.
Can we,
You got your own
should we do
motif.
like
like,
should we-
like,
hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
That is delightful. We're gonna go-
just get in there.
Oh, this is adorable.
Go ahead,
Get in
Go
there.
ahead, go ahead. Like, let's make that a pretty moment. Right.
Your glasses are poking my eyebrows.
This is the story of my life.
You and your
It's
blindness.
very cranberry. It's nice, but like it's
It's very cranberry.
I think you're more of the blue one, right? Like yeah.
nice, but it's
Looks
like
great. So how about this? Why don't
Yes.
we switch places?
Okay.
I'll make a drink for
Sure,
you. I'll
sure,
set
sure.
up the stuff to make a drink.
All right. Let me
I
just set up
have
the
no
clean
bartending
station.
experience, but I will.
BB.
Well, let's take this over to the couch.
Yep.
You take that over to the couch,
There we
and
go.
then
I'm gonna.
what
Yeah, either pour that
Right.
into
do
a
you want to
cup
talk
or-
about? You want to talk about your
Yeah, I'll take
first
this over there.
RP experience, role playing experience?
Dang.
Hey, guys.
In the as in like
Romantic, whatever.
tabletop games or computers.
Tell us a little bit about Grim. Do you have any part of Grim's backstory that you haven't?
So I don't know. So Grib is. I mean,
No, do it on the sofa.
Oh, on
while
the
I
sofa.
make drink.
Dang, got it. I'm taking
So it's
this.
the talking place.
Yeah, okay, here, let me pour this out and give you a clean space, buddy. How about that? Man.
Hey, what's in this drink?
Alcohol.
Vodka and cranberry juice.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Classic.
You might need some more ice. What's that?
I'll get some more ice.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Thanks. Bye, guys. We'll see you soon.
Come sit down.
Hi, y'all.
Join
Welcome to
us.
the couch.
One of us.
Take
One
one
of
of
us.
Chris?
Here, Chris, you take this one.
Wow, I feel like this is the drink that's been beckoning my name since I made it.
Right?
It was
There you
like,
go.
hey,
We
drink
already
it.
have your own alcohol.
So guys, like I'm super curious as a person because I do a lot of RPing in general in life,
Yeah.
and that's Indigo is one of my biggest outlets for that, and
True.
so I kind of want to go through. Please have a seat.
Come over.
Waldy.
Malls,
Come
Waldy,
on.
you know? Here's a oh, okay.
Yeah,
This is
that's-
perfect. This is great.
Yep, yep.
I need each of you to kind of take me through like your first,
What was your first RP
your
experience?
first RP experience, your first role with Indigo, like
Yeah. First RP experience and first role with Indigo. Go,
So
Chris.
let's see. I mean, to kind of go off what y'all were both saying about Grimm and all that, he came about as kind of the charming asshole. But he had like that moment of he would be human and charming, and then he'd shift and let that animal presence that he had start to come out. And I like that idea because I'm not an asshole in real life, really. Says
What?
none of
What?
my friends.
oh my god,
What
you
did
guys,
you
I wanted to hear
do
the
here?
story, and I wanted to comment on him not saying he wasn't an
Okay, well, I'm
That's
not
really
a
happy.
emotional
Is he good?
mess in real life.
No, he's really not. He's a very
Okay,
nice person.
so I did like the idea that there was a Prince Charming meets a wild animal kind of aspect between the two characters. I like that. So I figured, what better character than to play this Grimm, this shifter, and you could go bear if you wanted to, but I chose wolf because that's been like my favorite animal.
You said you can go bear if you want to, and I was immediately like, why are
You
you
can
walking
go
around
bear
naked?
if you want to. You
No,
can
but
leave
no,
your
oh,
friends
got it,
behind.
yeah, that makes
Because
sense.
if you want to be bear, you can be bear, and your clothes are no mind. I don't know. But sure. So I love playing Grimm. I thought he was an amazing character, and I got some help along the way with some great friends. But as far as his little backstory is concerned, I can't say it out loud. I don't think he'd be a big
they're not
editor.
here. It's okay.
Bartenders right now. Such bartenders right now.
They'll see him soon.
Wow.
That's okay. But Grimm came from a very, very interesting background. He loved hunting and tracking and all that stuff, and then he was super good at it. And so his family was like, "Hey, go off into the world and see what you can do and accomplish." Because he's like, "I want to find
well,
my
he
tribe of
definitely
people."
found something to do.
Oh yeah. Hey Dad.
And roll for it.
Hey girl. Oh, we rolled. It happened, and
I'll
it
just be
was
over here.
good.
What was
It
your
was very
first
good.
RP
And
experience?
since then-
Indigo Chameleon?
Oh, you don't want them to keep talking?
Oh, I mean,
God.
It's gonna get into Dewey territory.
Oh my
I want to
god.
know your first RP experience ever. Like, first time.
Oh, you mean D&D? Got it.
That's my cue. Thank you all so much. This is wonderful. Yeah.
Or that. That's the off.
That's okay.
Move down the bench to get Mozzie up in here.
Let's scoot on in.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
I like all of you people. This is wonderful news.
Yeah, tell me about it. D&D was D&D. You're so naughty.
These are the only RP thing, guys. I'm not just trying to
Oh,
be
it was when
naughty.
you were like 5 and you were playing mermaids in your pool, right?
Oh my gosh, I would totally cast like plays in my backyard as a kid, or my driveway, like garage area. But it was great because since I wrote it and cast it and directed it and everything else, I got to play all the lead roles, and my little sister got to play all the roles I didn't want to play. It was
Like
amazing.
tree number 1 and
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like,
shrubbery number 3.
I got to be Dorothy,
Oh, right.
and then I just made her be like everybody else. Toto and Linda, and you know, it was great. It was awesome when you write, direct, and cast all of your shows. I should really do that more often, right, Ollie?
You should.
So yeah. Anyway, I was in this D&D campaign called Chosen Family that was over on Pastured Dragon, and that went for a long time, like a year and a half, almost 2 years.
Yeah, I remember you guys telling me about
I
that.
came at the very end to watch it.
But it was really good for me because I learned a lot about writing a character. Because I got writing a character and picking your spells and picking all of that stuff based on the character. That was something I got from the very, very beginning.
Right.
And something I really loved and understood. What Callie helped me to do was learn the drawbacks, like how important it is to give yourself openings to drive the game, to be able to make bold, dynamic choices. Because over time, I ended up kind of writing her into a corner,
Right.
where when everybody else was off having fun, she was not having fun because it wasn't in her character to go drinking at the bar or whatever.
Or on the
And
couch.
I ended up kind of writing myself into a corner to where I was really, really amazing at fighting.
Right.
I was really amazing in battle situations, but outside of those situations, I didn't have as many opportunities and options.
Yeah.
So she was a great learning experience for me
Yeah.
in writing characters that, I mean, Zoe is it's not like she's weird and bold and spontaneous. She's not like Etheria, which is a character I have on another stream over on Plaster Dragon, or another. she's like super spontaneous and things and just makes crazy bold choices. But and Zoe's not like that in Wonder, but she still has elements of spontaneity.
Yes.
She still has her parts of her character that can lead to spontaneous, bold choices, and I think that that's really, really important. So.
No, I completely agree with you because when I started writing characters, and this could be like just an out of character thing. You want this strong character. You want someone who can kill something in combat, but then you forget about all the other aspects. We love you, Harry. But you do write all those strong aspects about them, and you're like, crap, they are so good at fighting because they never knew how to socialize, and now they don't know how to socialize.
Right.
And I think that's something I love about Wonder is my first time playing a bard, and I love her. I love how much she can talk, how much she can interact with people. Like, she's not scared to do anything. You'll watch the stream and she's the first one to walk into an egg-looking sphere or like a room that says this place is closed off. And I think that's really awesome to develop those characters.
I deliberately wrote a challenge for myself in Zoe because all the characters I've ever had have been really good fighters, whether they're melee fighters or whether they're magic users, but with really good offensive spells. They've always been able to hold their own in a battle. Yeah. And I deliberately wrote a character who's kind of a pacifist, who does not like hitting things and killing things.
Right.
Because I, as a player, love doing that.
Yeah.
And I wanted to create a character that didn't do that, kind of to challenge myself. And it's been really interesting. It's been really hard, but it's given me opportunities for creative outlets that I've never done before. Hi, Nitro! I love him. So yeah, so it's been a lot of
Y'all
fun.
have this deep characters. Like, I've been making RP characters my whole life.
Yeah.
Not for D&D, but I did a lot of writing. Since I was like, well, I've been making writing characters do online since I was on a dial-up computer.
Yeah.
And not able to do anything. My very first OC, 12 years old, was a Sonic the Hedgehog OC.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
Carla the Fox. And she holds a place in my heart until now because she was the most ridiculous character.
Yeah. No, that's wonderful.
And going from her to like, I look at old writing and old things on blog posts and ridiculous, and seeing how how I've grown from the perfect Mary Sue character to a character that can have problems, that can have faults.
Right.
Is pretty cool. So yeah, it's like Princess is just nothing but faults right now.
Well, and Ryan, you're newer to RP, right? You're newer to gaming and all that.
I forced him.
Well, and I wanna ask you as a new person coming into all of these things that I've seen have built 2 characters, and from the first one you've built, whose name is Bo, who's fantastic, and I want him in our life way more than he gets to be, to Prince, who you're creating, and we've talked about him behind the scenes. There's such a difference in how you've created them, and they're so thought out. So, like, what's your thought process for this, like, when you're creating characters? Because they're new and fun, and we've all been doing it for a little while, so...
I think, as far as Bo went, Bo was a thought process in my head. I'm like, what would be out of the norm? Oh, a drunken robot that could do martial arts. I'm like, it's a robot Jackie Chan. That's awesome.
Oh my God. So your thought process is, how weird can I be?
How off the wall can I be? But I think just like Indigo, like I like characters that can kind of brawl a little bit. That I've always like, even like playing video games stuff along those lines. I've liked front line characters. I've always liked playing those tanks and you're not going to do damage to me. I'm going to do a little bit damage to you, but you can't do anything back, and I'm just going to whittle you down over time. And I thought it would be really cool to that'd be cool, like as a concept, a drunken robot. How do you get a robot drunk? You know, off fuels and ethanol. And Prince is the exact opposite of what Bo would be. He's super zealous. He super knows what he wants to do. but he's definitely that frontline guardian that I think every party should have.
Yeah.
He's not gonna take Princess's shit.
And especially he's also that kind of person that would like we need to go that way because that's the way we need to go. We don't need to go
Because I said so.
Because I said so, and because side quests are kind of a waste of time.
Whoa.
Nitro, that's okay. You come up here for our 1,000 follower party, okay?
We'd love to.
Yes.
Nitro's coming next week.
Well, yes. All right, I think we should transition back to the kitchen and let Scribe make us a drink.
You're right, because my drink's starting to get a little low, so.
All right, Scribe, hang on a minute and
See you guys in a few.
A drink.
Boom! What's up, folks? It's your boy Billy. Scribe. I'm making drinks, and today we're going a little intense. I've been working really hard on this. So what we have here is we're going to start the drink off with a nice base. These are muddled fresh raspberries that I have crushed into the bottom of the cup, exposing the seeds to the air so that they can ferment a little bit. Splashed with a tiny bit of organic lemon juice in each cup. I've also chilled this blue raspberry vodka so that we can mix this really well with the raspberry and lemon juice. Yeah, we'll put a little bit of there. We're also going to mix a little bit of the soda that I found today. That is a strawberry lemonade soda to go with the raspberries.
I love all of these things.
And then it's super pink. I actually might call this drink the Princess. And
I feel like I'm being called.
we're gonna ice it. We're gonna ice it down just a little bit, and then to top it off, once we have the drink all mixed up with the raspberry, it's very pink, it's very pretty. We got a couple of ice cubes in there. We're gonna pour just a little bit of feistiness in this drink.
Well, I mean,
Because
every
Princess.
princess
I
needs
heard
it.
you needed feistiness, so here I am.
Here you go. This is a tiny, tiny bit
We're
of
going with liquid feistiness.
honey whiskey.
Ooh. I heard pink, feisty, and princess, so you know I had
With
to fill
mixed
up.
raspberries.
I heard there's alcohol, so that's why I showed up.
Oh,
So
they do.
I haven't tried this yet. Do
This-
you two
this
want to
is your
try? Because Chris,
first-
you've been
yeah.
making drinks.
I mean,
Do the thing. Come on, man.
Oh, that's.
The princess.
Jesus.
And then the monks can be
Man, I hope this goes well.
Right?
finally cheap.
They're just like, alright.
Oh, that's so good.
All right.
Seriously, this is fantastic. We need to bottle this and
Smells good.
sell
I
it.
can smell it from all the way over there.
Holy
Oh
cow.
god, it tastes
Mixed
like,
raspberries,
it tastes like rock
blueberry
candy.
vodka.
This is everything you
gosh.
want.
And
in
it
a
matches
drink.
with you.
Yeah, it is
my
it's
God.
the same exact color as your hair.
To Billy. Damn.
Is that
You
good?
wanna try your own drink?
Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. This tastes like watermelon, like Jolly Rancher.
Right?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my
This is
god.
It's very good. Yeah,
Wow, that's
this
good.
the couch needs
Oh
to try
god.
that.
I can
Yeah, let's bring this to the couch.
Go on the
We'll bring it to the couch.
To the couch.
We're 8:45. Should I
Jesus
should I-
Christ.
Should I release the final?
Have some self-respect. Kidding.
The final thing. The
There you go.
final.
It's the final announcement.
Because I kind of want to get these going so that we can send people over, like and support other streams and stuff like that. So, but I need you over here for the final announcement because it involves you as well.
Oh, this is the third announcement?
This is
This is the one I don't know?
This is the one you don't know. Okay. And it involves you.
We're on couch
We
cam.
need to go back to the
You received this information by heading to the couch. Let's go.
All right.
Got it. The couch. The couch.
I'm holding.
Quick, take me.
Whoa.
Okay. Scribe, this is wonderful.
Is that good?
So
This
good.
is phenomenal.
I think John had the good idea of crushing the raspberries, like using it like mortar and pestle.
Wonderful.
style.
I love it.
I'm so glad.
Do you want more this year? Oh, you have one.
I
have one.
Are you able to be seen? Here, get right there in between. Can we get everybody?
John.
John.
Sit here.
Like, how's it going, everybody?
You can get in here. So,
of us.
so,
Oh, I don't think you're going to.
so the group this summer, and it involves everybody on the Indigo Chameleon, is planning on doing their very first 24-hour D&D film. We're going to be playing tabletop games and D&D for 24 hours straight. All proceeds going to Give Kids the World. And supporting that charity because it means so much to so many of us, and we want to support them. What the cast of Wonder doesn't know is they're going to take it one step further. Plans were finalized today to go to Give Kids the World Village in costume and do D&D 101 with a group of children.
Oh my God, that's
awesome.
Who are going to get to experience, and it's not the most flashy thing. I don't know how much of it we can tape or
We can't really stream much, but that's
but,
okay. We'll tell
but
you all about it.
the two announcements are for the channel. The last announcement is for you guys because I know how much tabletop and D&D and gaming has meant to you, and I know how much Give Kids the World means to you and to us. So we're gonna get to. We're gonna. Each kid is gonna get to.
I'm not crying. I swear.
Each-
I'm not crying. You're crying. I'm not crying. You're just very blurry.
Each kid is gonna get their own set of dice. Each
Oh
kid
my God.
you're gonna work with, and like you'll each have like a kid that's sort of with Grim. You'll each have a kid that's with Thoe. You'll each have a kid that's with Day, and like we're gonna teach them at the village how to play a game of Dungeons and Dragons. But so start getting your cosplay ready for this summer.
It's ready. Oh my gosh. I found my bustle the other day.
And it'll be the perfect mix of D&D 101 and connecting with the community and stuff like that. So I've been working with the entertainment group and the volunteer groups, and everybody that I've talked to at Give Kids the World has been very kind and very wonderful and very lovely. And so we will try to get as many. We'll bring presents and figures and all sorts of stuff, and we'll try to keep supporting them. And we can even try to bring a massive group of people, everybody that wants to come to support that but I feel like this is the best way in the world. This is the best way in the world to support. So yeah, more of that to come. But I figured that was a really good announcement to
Awesome.
because Dungeons and Dragons means a lot to us, but it's not just the fact that we all get to play stories and hang out, and we're able to sort of go out into the world and do that. There are people that don't get to do that, but we're going to give them hero moments. Like we're going to give them the chance to be as brave as Grimm and to sing songs like Day and do that sort of stuff. So and in a very visceral and live way. So
I love this so much. Oh my God, I've been setting this up. I'm so excited.
it's going to be great, guys. It's going to be great.
Thank you, Meowdit, for the cheer.
Yeah, we love you, Meowdit.
I love this so much.
And we love Alka-Boo's Bender and Alka-Boo's Bender. I don't know if you're still watching or anything, but we'll fill you in on the details, and we'll fill Austin in on the details as well, and get everybody prepped and ready to go for this summer. And then
We gotta dye Austin's hair blue.
gotta dye Austin's hair.
We're gonna dye his
Did
hair
somebody
blue.
say shopping
You're gonna be
episode?
We gotta get Austin to know.
We're gonna use we're gonna do a creative chaos. So figure out your gloves, like your but we can.
Oh crud! I've got green fur.
We're gonna steal a Grinch costume from Universal.
We're just gonna do a sneaky.
She might be lightly furred.
She might be lightly furred, but like
Shave her down.
we're gonna have so much fun having a couple of creative chaoses where we make the props that mean the most to us.
Oh my gosh!
Like we have to bring a mimic.
I get to make a druid. I get Mimi.
You get to bring Mimi. Like we get to figure out things like.
I just keep going to the bathroom and like changing out the object that I bring out.
And we just put two googly eyes on all of
On every single one.
Mimi, stop. No.
Mimi. This is Mimi. That's a cloak. No, it's Mimi.
But there's the potential for this because it does allow us to work with people who don't normally may not be able to have like full mobility. This may become a thing that we just do occasionally, where we take our skills and stuff and go over there and like and
1000%.
kids that want to learn and stuff like that will be able to do that. So
For those of you who are watching who have not been to the Give Kids Village, which I guess probably most people haven't, it's beautiful. It's amazing. It's such a special, magical place. They've got. I mean, I haven't been there in probably 8 to 10 years, but they have a carousel and they have this beautiful clubhouse with. I mean, they go in there and they have breakfast, but then there's this other magical room with tunnels and all sorts of things the kids can climb through, and there's all these beautiful spaces, and it's just the entire village is so beautiful and so magical.
It's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Is there a height requirement? Can I go through the tunnel?
You'll be just fine.
Yes.
We are actually they're sending over information so that we can look at what the village looks like, so that we can cater certain landmarks, so that the kids, when they're going
That's
around,
awesome.
oh, this is where I fought the thing, and this is where I did the thing and climbed up. So
that's amazing.
So that we're gonna cater the adventure to this particular area, a little side place of wonder, so that kids will be able to go like, oh yeah, this is where I did the thing.
Do a
and, like,
recon trip beforehand. and
yes,
we can see
yes,
it.
yes, 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 yes. So it'll be lots of good, happy, fun things, and able to give back to the community. So cool.
Yes,
Cool.
absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I'm so
Yeah.
excited!
Okay, you got a drink for us?
I'll
You
make
wanna
one.
do it? Let's
I can
do
make
it.
one.
Let's do another drink. We'll bring it back to you guys. Enjoy the princess drinks.
We will.
Do you need anything from over here? I think I am okay if I do a tequila sunrise.
Do a tequila sunrise.
do a
Are you gonna
tequila-
clean this out? I should have cleaned out.
You're
my
good.
stuff.
If you guys want to keep going over there, then I can do a quick little.
Don't look at me in that tone of voice, Billy.
I'm not. I'm really happy. Indigo, which way is the camera facing? Is it facing this way?
It's you.
Okay,
It's all you.
so there's lots of fun stuff happening on Indigo. Don't forget that this coming Friday, I believe, the 22nd.
Yes.
Yeah,
Friday the 22nd.
This coming Friday, we're doing our charity stream in collaboration with the STDs, the Small Terrible Dragonborns, and all of the money that we raise is going to the Trevor Project. For those that didn't watch the stream yesterday, for everybody that donates $5 to the cause, you will be getting the very first piece of Indigo Chameleon merch. You will be getting a sticker, like a vinyl sticker with our buddy Karma on it. And so, everyone that donates $5 to the Trevor Project during the stream, and there's talk of doing a larger sort of prize for everybody that donates to put together like a little basket or a bowl. With dice and stickers, and to do a little like prize pack of things like that. So if you didn't see the button bowl, that might have to be something that.
Hang on a minute. We've got a button bowl.
That might be something that's going to be happening. But regardless, please donate to the Trevor Project. We're going to be doing the original module Tomb of Horrors by Gary Gygax for levels 10 to 14. It's people that want to die. You have to come in with 2 characters. Look at the button bowl. This is from Creative Chaos, one of the other shows we do. Indigo.
The other one's not quite
Is
dry
our
yet.
little
We
baby
haven't popped
Indigo
the
still
balloon.
in there? Our little baby chameleon?
Our baby chameleon?
Yeah,
the
remember
baby chameleon button.
Oh no, it dried. But we got a photo before it went away,
Yeah.
so that's good. Yeah, it was the white part of the glue, but now it's all dry. Boop.
Yeah. So awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So anyway, button bowl.
Yeah.
And now
So
it's like
It's
dry.
too much rum.
It's not flexible anymore.
I love rum.
you love rum?
I love rum.
That's right.
This is not gonna be rum.
This is not rum.
This is not
This
gonna
is
be
the.
rum.
I will say that this is the first drink I ever purchased.
Really?
When I was 21, I was like, "What drink should I get?" My friend's like, "He's like, what is your goal tonight?" And I was like, "I want to taste the alcohol." He's
And
like,
you're sure.
"So you're making right now a tequila."
I'm making
sunrise.
a tequila sunrise. Yet another simple drink.
Okay.
This was not my first drink. My first drink, admittedly, was a strawberry daiquiri.
Stop it!
Yep.
Really?
I was 19 years old. I sat up at a bar, and the bartender goes, "What can I get you?" I said, "I'm not 21." He goes, "I didn't ask that. What can I get you?" And I go, the first thing that popped in my head was like strawberry daiquiri because that's what people drink. And
You had your. That's where your brain went. Like,
yeah,
I was like, I
sat
remember
there.
that movie.
Yeah, remember Cocktail with Tom Cruise? And he ordered a...
What is that, strawberry? You remember Pretty in Pink?
Legally Blonde, or she had one. Like, that's where my mind went. So the guy just laughing, he's blending the drink, giggling to himself nonstop.
Yes.
He comes over, pours it in my glass. This little, like, just heart-shaped looking glass.
Okay.
Throws a bunch of fruit, the straw that had a heart shape in it because that was the season. It was February. And he goes, without skipping a beat, I will not charge you for this. I don't have it in me to charge you for this.
I don't have the guts.
And I laughed and I go, okay, and I'm sipping it like a child, like, just like, just sipping this to get the bar.
Did it come with a toy? Like, did it...
A little every time I had to take a drink of it. And so I left and the guy's like, thanks, and it was horrible. And then the next day, I decided that I was going to press my luck one more time, go to an Irish bar that was right next to my house, and have an Irish car bomb, because that's also what people have to drink.
Did they ask for ID?
No. I mean, this face was clean shaven and baby all day long. So the guy's like, "Okay, Junior, there you go." So,
all right. So, what is the shot? What is the story that most people have? The shot or the drink, where like their mouth. Like got closed? Is it the cement mixer?
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard about this? Like
mixer,
it can it congeals in the mouth. Like
I have not heard this.
Yeah, when it's somebody's like first drink and the bartender's feeling a little feisty. I've
then
heard
you
this
put
story.
lemon and some cream and some like
And
whiskey or
it
whatever, and it
hardens.
just fills their mouth with like this gelatinous goo. And you swallow it, and the first thing you want to do is immediately throw up. I've poured so many people's mouth. Like, it's your 21st birthday, let's go! It's horrible.
Like baking powder and vinegar and then just letting it explode.
It is the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just let the tequila do its thing for a second. I'm going to give this a bit of a garnish while we're on the subject.
Let's get this blue raspberry vodka.
Yeah. Super Mike is writing a recipe on here, and it's frightening me.
What is it?
It's a drink recipe?
Do we have the materials?
Would you like me to read this?
Yes.
Hang on. Terrifying.
I'll write it down.
You make it, I drink it.
Because there's too many things to write down. Trust me.
Okay. Read it out loud for us then.
Okay. Kurzan coconut rum.
Yes.
Kurzan pineapple rum. Kurzan key lime rum. Kurzan banana rum. Sunny D margarita mix. Bacardi 151. Substitute Everclear if you have to. In your shaker, add 1 shot of the following: all Kurzan rums, margarita mix. Top off with Sunny D. Shake well, then pour over ice in a tall glass before serving. Add 151.
That's called poison. That's not a drink. I will drink is poison. Now, I won't drink it for the sure sake of drinking alcohol.
That's when you don't want to remember the things you've just done.
That's like you just broke up with a girl in the worst possible way, and all you can do is drink it with like feeling joy.
That drink is the closest we'll ever come to the device from Men in Black.
All right, let's give this a go. I'm gonna add a little raspberries to kind of give it a little bit more.
Wow, adding raspberries to a drink.
You know, I feel I was
You
so
copycat.
And if I can do this right, this orange juice ought to give me a little bit of a layer, which will be nice. I can drop the grenadine inside, and we shall have a nice little. I need a spoon.
Okay, yeah, hang on.
Nitro
Give a brother a
is saying
spoon.
Kurzan is low alcohol content, mostly flavor. What?
Yeah, this is not gonna work out. That's okay.
That's
I'm gonna go this way.
not you. Have you done that before?
Yes.
Okay.
And no.
Because it doesn't look like you have.
It's okay.
This is so intense. This is
No, that's good. It is good. It is working well. Like, in my experience, you gotta let like the spoon into.
I
the
know
top
you
of
gotta
the
do
liquid.
this, and then
Yeah.
you raise it up. Except for we're just gonna let this all happen.
That's
for
fine.
We're just gonna let this all happen.
Dear diary.
Is the spoon even making a difference, like right now?
In the stomach, it's gonna make a huge difference. So just let that be known. All right.
And then you gotta drop the grenadine.
Yep. What?
Oh my. This is watching like a master at work.
All right, y'all. So 2 little drinks there for you. As it begins to cascade downward, you got the lime. You can always just squeeze the lime inside to give it a little bit more flavor and tartness. Anybody up for the challenge? If you'd care to partake in the business, it is tequila now,
Yeah,
mind
okay.
you. It's all tequila and nothing but the tequila truth.
Tequila Mockingbird is my favorite book. All right.
It's Hennessy Williams, right?
Hennessy Williams.
See, and now I've got the karaoke song that you sent to me the other day. It was guys singing tequila on karaoke.
All right, here you go,
It was
guys.
hilarious.
It's gonna be lots.
This one's for
of
us?
Tequila.
Yeah.
I'd probably give that a little.
You're gonna want to move forward here with the camera.
Yeah, you're gonna come this way. You're gonna come this way. You're gonna come this way.
Hello.
So I almost kind of feel like we should end it here. Like it was a natural time. We had an hour. Do you have another drink
I have
left?
one more. That
One
we
more
can all
drink.
do.
Yes, let's do this.
Yeah.
It's the pull.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
pull.
It's the pull.
What?
The drink is called the pull.
The drink is called Shark Attack, but it's a pull. It's fun.
Okay.
I want to.
Okay.
I need this.
All right, here.
All right. You
Yeah,
want to
are
try
we gonna
this,
try
and then we'll head to the sofa.
Are we doing the? Are we
And
doing
I will
the? Are
prep
we
it
copying?
for taking-
Okay.
We're copying Chris and Artie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy the tequila.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of tequila in
There's
that.
a lot of.
I was not watching what you were doing.
I wasn't
while you
either.
were making it. Oh
All
my
right,
gosh.
You're gonna head to the sofa.
I mean, it's good, but
Well,
boy,
you can
there's a
still
lot
walk.
of
Ooh,
tequila in
that's
that.
so good. Ooh, I love tequila.
Wow.
That is smooth.
Oh my
That
goodness.
is very
that is
smooth.
good.
Yeah, give a little of that lime in there, buddy.
I did. That's good in there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so
You want to get in, Liz?
okay.
No.
I'm also
You gotta
interested in
prep.
this next
Okay,
one.
I need. Okay,
John, you want to assist it here?
how many are there of us?
Oh, that is good. Here.
This is a pull.
I'll take this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of us.
Cool. I should have 7 glasses.
Don't you fall asleep yet. We got
Seven.
plenty
Yes.
of stuff to do.
Do you need any assistance? I need shot glasses.
You need shot glasses? I will get you shot glasses. How many shot glasses do you need?
5.
It is bold.
They're not there.
Button bold.
They're not there.
I think I see. Look, over here.
Yes, I love you.
Love you, Madison.
One right in front of you.
Big Mike, I love
I
you.
don't appreciate your sadness.
Hey, Scribe, where are all our shot glasses?
They're where the plates are.
Where the plates are?
That's where they are. Spin.
Here's
There's.
a
Well, no, that's not a shot glass.
It can be.
This, John, is not a shot glass.
It's an espresso glass.
Is it tequila sunrise?
Well, maybe, but it's not a
It's,
shot
it's
glass.
a,
Maybe.
it's
yes,
a
it is.
modified tequila sunrise.
Isn't it?
No, it's a
More shot glasses.
It can be used as a shot glass. That's a double shot.
Okay.
That's kind of a shot glass.
That is
I
a
need-
double
I
shot
need
or a
something that I
This is a
can-
freaking candle holder.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
that's a tiki.
Yes.
These
It's
are both double
adorable,
shots. See, that can be used as a shot glass.
No, because it needs to
though.
fit
You know,
flat.
because look, he's got it here.
Well, I'm not saying.
Like, ooh, like that.
Gotta fit flat.
Why do the other two not? Oh, that's why, because you have those.
Yeah, 'cause I
Okay.
need to wash
Yeah.
real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying, in general, you can use that.
Okay, well, I need
In
one
general.
more. Is there one more?
You do need one more?
Yeah, I need one more. Wait, I'm sorry. No. Come on. I got it.
Afford that, so you needed a billion shot
I
glasses.
got it. I got it.
I got a sake glass.
I got
You
it.
got it?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You got it?
Yep, it's right here.
There you go. All right. Is there anything else you need?
Nope.
Okay. Jesus Christ, I'm already scared.
This is fucking awesome.
No, it's not here because I work on the side of
Okay. So,
Wow, what's going on?
All of be down the road. About 5 seconds.
I'm gonna make it and bring it out.
Oh, okay, then I guess you're on camera right now, so I guess I'll just switch to the couch.
If you want to switch to the couch.
I'm going to switch to the couch now. Here we go.
Hi. To the couch.
Hi, is it us?
Hi. Is it you?
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Well, we hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out with us. We've got one more drink that we're working on. I think we'll have to do some of the big sort of events, like when we hit a certain number of followers and things like that. I don't think we ever really need an excuse to just hang out and
This was great. This
have a
was
party or something.
Really
fun.
excuse to drink.
At some point, we'll organize it so that we can do games and you know all the money that you guys have donated, everybody that has subscribed and followed, it helps us out so much, and it allows us all the money that you spend goes right back into replacing bulbs that have exploded and replacing, you know, giving us new audio equipment and better cameras and better gaming equipment. And we also want to thank our sponsor for the podcast, not for the podcast, for the show. I've had a lot to drink. We want to thank Critical Dice. We are a huge fan of their endless bag of dice. with a promo code EBOD, EBOD,
Endless bag of dice.
which will give
EBOD.
you 25% off your first order. It
Yes.
is a dice subscription service.
Woo!
They will deliver you a brand new set of dice every month, and they're all so really,
Might
really
actually
cool.
They're
do
really
that,
cool.
to be honest.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I
Like,
could never use
Now
my
that you're
dice.
addicted.
Now that I'm addicted.
But
yeah.
never forget your first.
Thanks, Indigo Chameleon.
You can sign up for this month for March, and you'll get the it's like a Galaxy Swirl dice set.
Don't tell me that. I just got
Yeah,
paid.
we'll actually show it to you before you leave today. Or you can tune in and watch the show because probably not next week, but the week after, we'll be giving away that set of dice
A giveaway of dice.
on Wonder.
I've never heard that before ever. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
so you'll have to tune in and you'll type in a keyword, and then you'll have a chance to win Critical Dice, a set of dice. So it's very cool because any Dungeons and Dragons player knows that you can never have too many dice.
It's true.
Ooh,
Yeah.
we also have to share some music.
Yeah, actually, let's go ahead and do that right now. You guys might have a hard time hearing this.
You guys won't get. Oh, I can. When I switch though, I'll play it on my phone, and then you guys can hear it on.
Okay,
Cool. So we have an amazing friend that is a fabulous musician.
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 I'm sure he knows
He's
card
a
tricks.
magician with music.
Oh my
A
god!
magician.
How much have you had?
They're called bards.
Hi, bard. Oh my gosh, he's a bard. He's truly a bard.
Truly.
So his name is Callsign Scarecrow. Please go check him out on Twitch. I will put up his info in just a minute. He wrote us some gorgeous music that we're going to be using in conjunction with the awesome music that One Big Uno created. So we now have some pre-music and some amazing intermission music,
Wow.
and we just have all the love coming out of the woodwork for Wonder. And
Thank
we're
you,
so
Call Sign
excited.
Scarecrow.
Thank you,
He
Call
created a beautiful piece of music, and we have it for you. So the first time anybody gets to hear it on this channel is tonight,
So
right now.
let's
So
debut it
what
right
I
now.
have to do is you're gonna have to stall for a minute because I've got to get it
Stalling,
ready
stalling,
over here.
Stalling.
Stalling.
So,
Stalling.
I
Casual
believe on the
conversation.
interwebs they call it buffering.
We're gonna buffer.
Buffer,
I was going completely
Well,
different this style.
I
I
will.
also want to pull it up so they can.
I actually have it queued up right now.
Oh, you have it queued up. Awesome. Well, then I will. You just let me know when you're all ready.
All right, I'm ready to go in 3, 2, 1.
scared the crap out of me.
I'm so sorry.
This is Ryan. We're dating.
Oh, hi.
Oh, so it's fine, but I close it on
Oh my god, it's fine.
How are you? Hillary is actually going to be. That you can hold on to that if you want to. That's a tequila sunrise.
Oh god. I think you're making me a thing, right?
I will.
Or I can make you the princess. The princess.
What is that? It's
The
pink.
princess
It's
was
That's a little bit of it. The pink one, if you want to try it.
Here, you take
crushed
that.
raspberry.
There's also the blue one.
Blue raspberry vodka.
You can try both.
I do like. Okay.
Try both.
Okay.
I do like. I
But
do
not at the
like
same
blue.
time.
You do like blue. Okay.
I mean, go ahead.
Blue is the
try
ultimate
both,
flavor.
and then see which one.
So good. Blue is my favorite flavor. Is that what you just said?
Blue is the ultimate flavor.
Yes, I might have that.
But I also might have dad.
Nope, I'm gonna have a dab. I want a pink thing.
The pink thing.
I want to be a princess.
That's a Scribe
I
original.
just made that
I want a
tonight.
princess.
You want the princess?
I want a princess.
I can
Oh,
do that.
look, right
I can do a
here.
princess.
Thank you.
Hillary is going to be joining us to face the Tomb of Horrors.
And what's even more beautiful is she just got to play her very, very first game of D&D as a level 1 noob, and now she's going through the Tube of Horrors.
I hope we don't get attached to her.
She's gonna die.
We're probably all going to die.
We're probably all gonna
No, it's
die.
fact. It's factual. I get it.
No, not me.
The truth.
It's you. You're fine.
These are the facts.
So this, do we want to go try Chris's final?
Yeah.
Are we all going?
We're all going. Let's go.
Let's all go.
We're all going to the kitchen.
Oh my god, hold on. Okay, holding on.
Are you ready?
To the kitchen.
To the kitchen.
No, he's got to add one final ingredient.
Oh, okay.
That hat is so fetching on you.
See, I told you it was a nice hat.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
They would be so
Good
proud of
day,
you.
man.
Good day.
Good day. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Sorry, we did it.
It's a little
Whoa.
slick for the hair, but you know.
Gotta
You gotta adjust it.
proper.
Oh my
There
god, it
it
actually
is.
kind of. Nope.
Yeah, it actually.
It
Hold
looks
on.
too slick in there.
It actually might work for day.
Is it a day hat?
It might be a day hat.
Day would be able to pull it off.
A little feather, a little jaunty button bowler.
A little internal process, you're fine.
These are all the buttons from her ex-lovers.
You took one from each of
One
their
from
pants.
one from each of their
fine.
pants.
Or a shirt.
Pants, shirt, whatever they have. You know, she stole it in the night as she fled away.
That-
Jay mechanically has a bottle.
Why
of
is that? Why is that kind of canon now?
That's-
Why is that something we need to make happen?
You would have a little bag of buttons that it's really hard to explain
Each
to
button
people.
possesses a magical ability.
Okay, no. As your DM, I'm gonna go ahead and veto that shit right now.
Dang it.
First off, no.
As
No.
someone who has both that amulet and a cloak, I don't think I can have magic buttons.
You know what? It does not look nearly as good.
It's the hair.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. That's okay. So how are you?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Work was good today?
It's awkward.
Can I interest you in some very, very delicious Alfredo pasta bake that is in the kitchen? That is really good. That is made by our very own Gypsy. We've been talking about our first time like RPing and stuff like that. Do you remember the first time you did any sort of like Dungeons and Dragons or sort of RP game or anything like that?
Here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Would you count like immersive theater? Would that technically count?
I would say immersive theater counts.
Yeah. So that would have been When Shadows Fall.
Yeah.
No. Well. Yeah. I'll count that.
Is that
yeah.
where we all met each other? Or at least a good
That's
portion
where
of
When
it?
Shadows
all
Fall.
of us met each other on this wall.
When Shadows
It
Fall. When
was.
Shadows Fall.
These. I didn't mean.
No, we met because you and I were like, oh my gosh, we both tell jokes. Oh my gosh, we do it in front of a crowd of people.
We do.
Let's do this together.
I think we also bonded quite heavily over being Hufflepuffs. Because
We
every time we
did.
saw each other, we
Oh,
we
I
have a
just
fellow
remember the
Hufflepuff.
first time I looked at you and I was like, Huffle hug, and you were like, yes, and.
Yeah.
And then there's the Slytherin on the couch.
It's fine.
This Slither.
The Slitherpuff relationship is a true.
That's
icon.
what I was gonna
So.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that is like the Slytherin and what are you?
Slytherin.
He's Slytherin.
I
She's
see.
Hufflepuff.
Slytherin, Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
There's so much yellow.
I know. Indigo is a Ravenclaw.
I was gonna say
God.
Ravenclaw.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then one big Uno is a Ravenclaw.
And I think John is a Ravenclaw.
And then John,
Gryffindor.
I call it that.
Yeah.
So you know how there's those people that.
We did. I was also super impressed because the first time I met you, you came in with this like extreme litany of cupcakes, and I helped you set up the cupcake.
You did.
And you were like, "Who are you? You're a stranger, and you're helping me do this." And I was like, "No, I just looked like you needed help." You're like, "God, thank you. Do you want one?" And I was like, "No, I'm fine." Thank you.
Oh no, you would be nice to me.
Yeah, that's how I met Scribe. I looked at him and I was like, Hufflepuff? Hufflehug. Let's go. Hufflepuff.
Now we added us to the same Facebook group.
Yes.
And then we're like, hey, you're cool. Yeah, you're cool too. Let's be friends. Cool.
Yeah.
Lurk away, Real Talk. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, thank you.
Oh, what's up, Real Talk?
How do you guys feel about heading into the kitchen?
Oh,
I
we're
think
ready.
we're
Are we ready?
ready to
to
go to the kitchen.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't want to step on
Let's
your
do
foot.
it. Let's do it. You guys head that way. I'll meet you in there, or you can bring one back. I'm gonna see how.
Yeah, I hear you all the time in the morning.
Really?
Okay. I'm like,
In the mornings? I don't think that's me.
Grab some drinks.
sure?
Yeah, there's someone that sounds.
I brought my own cups.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did I. Wait, no, the other thing.
What is this?
All right, what is this?
Friends,
Have you shown
friends.
that yet?
So
Well, it's kind of hard to
once
show.
once they switch over to the bar cam or whatever the cam is, they will see
Bar cam has been switched.
fantastic presenting y'all. This is what's called a shark attack. What happens inside the shot glass in the center of the cup is a mixture between vodka and cranberry juice, just to kind of give it a very light, subtle, bloody color for you bloody people. Now, inside the cup is going to be some Sprite, and then we're going to add the final touch, the blue carousel, which is going to make it look a little pretty.
At first, I looked at that, and it's Dove soap.
Yes.
We're not putting soap in it.
And this one's called the Shark Attack, you said?
Shark attack.
Can I veto?
It's my favorite
Can
animal.
I suggest
gorgeous.
that it be
You know
called
what?
the
I
shark
need to
bait?
switch the cameras for this. Hold on.
Shark bait, wahaha.
Shark bait, hoo-ha-ha.
Shark bait, wow.
We will call it whatever the heck y'all like. Some's going to be a little bit more blue because oceans are different around the world. That's just how it works.
That's beautiful.
We're all different.
We're about diversity here.
We are all about letting our fingers get dyed blue.
Like magic.
So,
Alright, so we passing these
not
around?
yet. Just
Not yet.
So, how this is going to work, this is a very simple process.
Okay.
You grab your drink. These ones are going to be a little bit iffy because they're a lighter glass and not like the glass ones. They're plastic. All you're going to do is you're going to pull it. It's going to mix, and you're going to shoot it back.
Oh
my god.
Be careful of the ones that have ice still afloat in them. So, use your teeth as a blocker. So it's just a pull and a straight back.
I'll
And
take
as fast as you can, or just sip.
However you want to take this shot, I am not you. You take it however
As
you
fast
want.
as I can.
Don't
this,
know.
okay, so
But
this is considered a shot.
We need the scribe up in this business.
Yeah, we need that. We're gonna be shoulder to shoulder for this one.
Shoulder to shoulder.
It's okay.
You're fine. You'll be okay.
John.
Holding it from the bottom will be easier because the sides bend.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
Drink it like
Can't
that.
drink it like that.
He just throws his head back like a
There we go.
Oh my
You gotta
god.
install a straw in that thing.
Oh my god, buddy.
Did you hear the directions for this?
No.
Okay, so
Okay.
all you're going to do is you're going to hold it, pull it, and shoot it.
Alright.
All one go. Be wary of the
This
ice
whole
inside.
thing.
So, there we go.
You can't stop until you stop. You stop. You
Yeah,
all the way
and you guys want to give our closeout, our last little hoo-ah around here?
Well, I kind of want to close this out, but a part of me wants to.
Tina's on the way.
Tim's on the way.
Push it
We
down,
also
push
have
it
a
down.
Magnoff on the way.
We also have a Magnum on the way.
I can keep making weird drinks and just
I want to
serving
go
people.
next again. I want another shot at this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, everybody.
So
I'll be
push
I'll
it
be
down.
All right, there
Push
you go.
it down.
Push it
Alright.
down.
Push it down.
Push it down.
Ready.
All right, it's gonna be a 3, 2, 1. Lift up
Ready.
and chug.
Not yet.
Go, 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 go!
There wasn't any alcohol in that.
No,
I'm sure that probably tasted good.
Yeah, there's only 9 shots of vodka in there, so.
Oh my gosh! My dress.
Hey, shark attack, vodka, Sprite, blue carousel, cranberry, just
the blue blood draining down.
when it touches your lips, it's so good when it touches your lips.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of
Oh my goodness!
That was really yummy. That was really good.
That was an experience.
Oh, yes.
Oh gosh!
That was
Going
transcendent.
back to the couch. Sorry, to that.
Okay, where it's safe.
To the couch.
To the neighbors!
To the couch where it's safe.
To the coach.
The couch.
You're fired.
What happened to the couch?
I'm gonna eat
Right.
You forget your setting.
You ready on the couch?
Over there.
No, you sit here. Okay. So maybe we can talk a little bit about the behind the scenes of Wonder.
Okay.
Trying to think of something that I can reveal, or
What the cloak does?
what the cloak does. Well, the people that want to find out what the cloak does can tune in.
Creative chaos.
Did
Or
Zuki
not
bite
creative
you?
chaos.
No, she's playing with my shirt.
Are you
So,
okay?
here, I have to explain this, but you've seen my shirt. So I didn't think about the fact that my shirt has all these little like yarny tassels things, and the cat is like flipping out and attacking my shirt. And so I tried to get her to stop, and she clawed me. Aww. She really needs her claws clipped. So I'm pleading. Ryan, look at the cat's claws. You're the son of a veterinarian, did I?
Go wash your hands.
Go wash it.
We love you.
Love you too.
Oh yeah. I was gonna make a drink. I'm gonna make a drink. I'm gonna go make a drink. Here, jump up.
supposed to hear that. I was bitching.
You were bitching, and I heard it.
Do you want to talk backstage?
You want to talk?
Yeah.
I should talk?
I'm going back to the kitchen.
Oh my goodness, kitchen pan!
All right, what do I want to make?
I'm
A
gonna,
drink.
I'm gonna make a drink.
Fantastic.
we're gonna
Need more
make a
ice?
drink. We need more ice.
Thank you.
Ice is in the freezer.
Oh,
You're welcome.
thanks.
I kind of like experiences. Which way is the camera going, Chris? Is it this
It's
way
on
or-
you.
It's on this way. So I don't. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, this one's called the Chris Special.
This is it. Just you pouring rum into a.
This is the one big Uno special. It's rum and orange juice and a little bit of cranberry with the lime.
All right.
I found choice in your couch.
It is a choice. I'm gonna wash some of these glasses. Unless these
Yes.
are already got washed.
No, I
These
can,
ones are
I can
here?
wash right now if you want to prep, or
Yeah.
if you want to make your thing, you can wash them.
What are we thinking, John?
Huh? All right. So let's see.
We've got some blue curacao.
We've
and I
had
have
a lot of like fruity and sweet stuff so far. Do we want to maybe switch that up?
I've got some cold brew coffee.
Ooh, okay. I'm
Do we want to do like a coffee rum drink or?
yeah, let's wake these folks up.
Yeah, grab the cold brew. It is actually Chameleon cold brew coffee.
vanilla one?
Yes.
Oh wow, that is great.
So right now,
Jesus Christ, that's great.
we have a Chameleon cold brew vanilla coffee.
Hashtag not spawn.
So what I might do,
Well, by them.
what I might do is just do some like wake up go-go juice.
Yeah, that works.
You know,
I mean,
with
I'm
the-
sure they'd be down for it.
Yeah. Well, coffee's not for everybody. Not everybody like.
Absolutely.
Tracy loves the smell of coffee, but doesn't really enjoy the.
It's weird. The smell of coffee, like, I want to drink what I'm smelling. Coffee is great, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But coffee smells way better than it tastes.
You think so?
Yeah, I've never had a coffee that tastes as good as coffee smells.
I don't know if I just associated the taste of coffee with was that alcohol? That was alcohol. That was
It's okay.
Oh my God.
But, like, no. Next time you're passing a coffee shop,
Oh,
and
you doctor.
I encourage other people to do this as well. Like, give it a nice long whiff and realize, like, that's not how coffee tastes.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with a little bit of rum.
Of course, as every great drink with rum in it starts with rum.
That's true.
I'm a little gone now.
You're a little gone now. We're gonna do a little shot of rum.
Okay.
And then I almost feel like we need to. We don't want to overcomplicate this.
No.
So we'll do the vanilla cold brew.
No, you don't have any like Baileys or anything like that, do you?
You can actually go check the liquor cabinet. It's a possibility. Man, this smells really good.
S'mores?
It did not taste good on its own, but I'm thinking with coffee, it might just do the trick.
Cinnabon horchata cream liqueur.
With coffee, yes.
All right.
Let's try the Cinnabon.
Is that what we're trying out?
Let's try the Cinnabon.
Okay.
If we can find out a way to make this palatable.
Hey.
Hey. See, buddy, we've missed you.
Yeah, right?
All right.
Group mine. It's already
Let's try
there.
this.
What are you doing?
Actually, that's going to cut the coffee
What are you,
really
you're
well.
You're making another drink just behind our backs right now.
I'm making 2 for myself.
How dare you?
How dare you, sir?
Okay, let's try this.
There's too many hands and men in this room. I can't handle it right now. I gotta drink my.
All right, I'll punch myself in the face. I'm ugly.
He will never do it.
Thank you. Jesus Christ. Where's the camera even?
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, good. Yeah. Well,
Or right
I
there.
mean, I do see them, but I know, like.
Oh, it's this one. That's down.
No,
That's straight.
No. What do you think?
What is that?
I'm going to be honest with you. This is I would drink this. Like if it was like near the end of the night.
It is very bitter.
It is very bitter. We need to like.
How do we sweeten this up?
I actually have like some French vanilla, just like creamer.
Yeah, that might actually work.
Or hazelnut? Hazelnut or caramel macchiato?
But this does. Ooh, I don't know. I one of each.
A little bit of each.
No. Like hazelnut in one and
Okay.
caramel in the other.
I'm down with this. All right, let's try this out.
But it does taste very coffee-like.
Yeah.
So.
So what's in that one again?
What?
All right. This is the Chameleon cold brew coffee.
Okay.
With aged rum, Cinnabon horchata, cream liqueur.
I mean, it looks nice.
It looks like a.
Well, thank goodness you're using that Cinnabon thing.
Yeah, that's much better.
Is that much better?
Absolutely, it is much better.
All right, let's try this.
And this is the caramel?
You had caramel. This is hazelnut.
Okay, do you want to try?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, right? Oh, yeah, this one's actually better.
That's better.
This one's better.
That's better. Hazelnut is better.
Well,
hey,
I mean,
if anybody likes
both
coffee drinks, we made an alcoholic coffee drink, and it's real good.
Yeah.
It's real good.
It is very coffee though. So if you like load up your coffee with
cold
sugar,
brew coffee.
caramel.
Aged
This
rum.
one is hazelnut. That one's caramel macchiato.
Cinnabon horchata. So it tastes it tastes like a cinnamon
This is
roll, but it's
hazelnut?
got like taste.
That one's
right?
hazelnut. Yes.
Okay, I fear because of the cinnamon, but I'm excited about
The
everything
cinnamon
else.
is not
Yeah, no,
overpowering
it's
at all.
not.
No,
It's not
oh my
Can't taste it.
gosh.
But it tastes delicious.
And this is mine now.
There you go. That's another victory.
Between that and the princess.
Yeah, right?
The wrong
Because he knows how much I dislike cinnamon to a fiery burning passion.
No, yeah, no. It's,
But
it's
I
not.
love coffee and rum.
No, it's
So-
it's Cinnabon,
Can
not
I try
cinnamon.
yours? Switch.
Yeah, no, the
It's
hazelnut
different
one
types
is
of
better.
creamer. I think that one's a good one. The better one.
This one's better.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
that's
They're both
hazelnut.
good,
Yeah.
but the hazelnut one is better.
This one has more coffee taste. That
Yeah,
one has
exactly.
hazelnut taste.
Man, this is actually something that we should remember.
So I can have this, right?
That's yours, yeah.
If
both
only
of
we
you.
were recording.
Well,
Good seeing you all. Hope you have a good one.
are we calling this the John?
We don't have
A little bit of coffee and like booze for working those late night shifts.
Fucking overnight. Make sure people don't be stupid.
I think we call this the John.
You're more than welcome.
All right, we're calling this the John.
Okay.
The coffee drink with a little bit of horchata, Cinnabon horchata. I'm so glad we're using this. This has been sitting around. Is it good? You like it?
I love horchata. Like that kind of like alcohol is my favorite.
If you have some good ideas for drinks or things that we should try out, I think we're going to do this again. I think this might be a good alternative if we've had a rough. The root beer float. 1 part Cinnabon horchata, 3 parts your favorite root beer. Or awesome coffee shake. 3 parts iced coffee, 2 parts Cinnabon horchata liqueur. Blend ingredients to desired
We can do
style.
that. I mean, we got the shaker.
We do. I wonder, what is the other thing that we were thinking about putting in the coffee, though?
Do you have a blender?
We do.
I'm sorry.
And do you have chocolate syrup?
What?
I don't think we have
Like
chocolate.
a frappuccino type thing?
I
Yeah.
don't think we have chocolate syrup. I have chocolate, but we could always, like, depending on how far we want to take this. Do we want to try the coffee with the s'mores?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's the
Yeah.
only other liquor that we never use in this
Yeah.
house. Is
No,
the
no,
s'mores.
absolutely. Let's use the weird shit, man.
Yeah, do it. Bring
The
it over
words
this way.
s'mores and
I'm gonna
olives
let you.
are on that.
I'm gonna
on
let
that
you
bottle.
small. I'm gonna let you smell it. I'm gonna let you smell this. I'm gonna let you smell it.
Yeah, this should be it. It should just be us just getting drunk and like mixing shit.
Okay, I'm gonna let you smell it, and I want you to tell me.
No. I am a Boy Scout, so I've had a lot of s'mores in my day. Okay.
How are you saying this word?
Huh?
Say
S'mores?
S'mores.
s'more. You're adding like a syllable that I don't.
Because look, okay, hold on. Look at that. Look at that little apostrophe there. S'mores. I'm allowed to add that syllable
You are.
because there's another word.
It is s'mores.
It is.
Coming
See?
from-
Exactly. It's not like I'm saying bagel.
S'mores.
Wait.
S'mores.
Raise your hand if you were a scout. All the way to high school.
Raise your hand if you're an Eagle Scout.
It's
S'mores.
You're adding an and it's like s'more.
No, it's s'mores.
Hey, would you like s'more?
I would like
Because
some
it's
more.
it's a contraction of some and more.
Right, and there's
I
no
want
Jesus
some
Christ,
more,
I actually
some
smelled it.
Yeah.
I could smell
It doesn't smell like s'mores. It smells like Pop-Tart s'mores.
Yeah, that is exactly what it smells like.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does not smell
No.
like s'mores. It smells like Pop-Tart s'mores.
And I've had a bunch of those too because I was in college.
I had s'mores because I was a scout. I had s'mores.
We're Pop-Tarts because I was in college.
All right, so how do we fix
We had
this?
ramen vodka, I'd be in.
I was just gonna go ramen. I was just
Okay, all right.
gonna go ramen.
So, all right, so
We'll fix them wrong.
is this see? Okay, because all right. So the cold brew is automatically bitter. So and
Wait, you can
was
use
it
up all my
just?
cold brews?
No, we're not gonna use it all. Don't worry, it's okay.
I can buy you more. They sell this at Publix.
Okay, use it. Just use it. Use it. Use that all bro.
I'm happy that was recorded in case I end up murdered. All right, so
He ran into my s'more. He ran into my s'mores.
some more, some more.
It worked. He had to put something else.
He had it coming.
Guys,
He only had.
we're gonna get content ID. You're just too good.
Thanks. Thank you.
Bob used to cook his marshmallows. No, not cook. Roast his marshmallows.
No, I'm sorry, not cook. Burn
His
his marshmallows.
You burn that marshmallow
Burn that
one more time.
marshmallow one more
And
time.
he did.
I am scared
I
for
would
my
toast
life.
them golden, perfectly golden.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Beautifully golden brown, and he'd just stick them in the flames, and they'd go up, and they were charcoal.
Oh my god.
I know.
No, that's.
They're rewriting.
But honestly, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I really have a problem
So do
with
we
people who burn
want?
their
Okay,
marshmallows.
so that's the thing. I don't know how this tastes. I don't know if it's sweet enough on its own. Is it really bad?
Used to say
It's-
it was
It's
very
rough.
sweet.
If you can save this drink,
There's a reason.
it'll
that
be
it's been sitting on
it'll be
that
an
bar for a
act
very
to
long
God.
time.
Is it like? I mean, this is going to be probably the dumbest question of the night. Does alcohol expire?
No.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
And then
And it's not like
I don't know.
It's not like,
Like,
it's been sitting there for
Just-
5
just-
years. It's just been sitting there for a while.
Okay, all right.
It's not.
One more time with your hands.
Just you need to just try it.
Ugh.
It's not good.
It's really bad.
Oh.
It
We
might be
need
okay
something.
coffee.
It
might
tastes
be
like
okay
diesel
coffee.
fuel.
No.
Like, no, seriously, like it tastes like diesel fuel smells.
Okay, I have a weird pull here. I have strawberry ice.
No, come around
No,
here.
yeah,
so
no,
that
yeah.
the face
You
can
need to,
see.
yeah.
We get to see his face. We
No.
get to see your face too.
Oh, try it.
She said she was on the.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it smells.
Smell that bad.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's
It
that's.
doesn't.
I also hate vodka.
It's misleading. It's misleading.
Oh no.
But like it tastes like something that I've had before, or like
It
has
just
been
doesn't-
around.
It smells like
I think the
s'mores.
horchata would make it okay.
Yeah.
Like if you added that and
It's,
then
it's got a very specific flavor. That's the thing.
Can I say that I had strawberry ice cream in there?
don't put that with that.
No. If
No,
you have
but
strawberry
like-
ice cream, I say mix some
No,
this.
I was thinking the horchata
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the strawberry ice cream and maybe a little bit of the
that was for my
coffee.
birthday.
Like blend it.
Yeah, like
Science.
blended.
Why not do coffee with that?
Let's
We can
try
try
the
that,
coffee
yeah.
with that.
Because
Yeah.
those are two.
I think
fairly
that s'mores with the
strong-
coffee could actually
Right.
be good.
Yeah. See, I don't. And this, I'm gonna get burned at the stake for this. But I don't actually like cold brew just on its own.
Grab the hazelnut out of there because that'll pair.
Yeah,
well
that's
with
because that's the
this.
better one.
Yeah.
I can't decide what that tastes like.
No, but it is odd. See, and like diesel fuel is the only thing that I can think of. Because like normal vodka tastes. No, my. Alright, look, no, hold on. My dad is a bus mechanic. I have been around diesel fuel all my life. That is something that is a big part of my childhood. Okay. So that's why
Nitro said.
Oh my god! He just said it tastes like something I know, and I thought of the Van Wilder cream-filled eclairs.
Ew. They are full of. No, shut up. Go away.
I don't know. I think it tastes like peanuts. Is that weird?
Peanuts?
Oh,
Like,
that makes
does it
sense.
have, like, a
Grab a
smoked
couple of cubes of ice and put them in there too.
No. It's like, I mean, it's valid still. I mean,
That's the only thing I can like pinpoint.
How
is it?
It already smells better.
It's definitely
S'mores in there?
The s'mores is in there.
Oh yeah, it already smells better.
Oh my god, but you still smell the s'mores.
This tasted that first date I've had. It was so good.
For some reason, that's badass.
Yeah.
The s'mores alone is freaking awful.
Well, yeah.
Yes, and yes.
Yeah. I feel like.
But you can still taste the s'mores, but for some reason, this doesn't like kill it.
Because I feel like the sweetness of the horchata plays against it.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the s'mores is definitely an odd flavor. Like, what is even going on?
I don't know. I think it goes really well with the coffee.
I like that.
Yeah, no. It's definitely better.
Indigo, come here for a second.
Okay, I'm coming on.
Anybody want to try s'mores coffee?
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's basically
Yes.
honestly because it's chocolate marshmallow and
I
cinnamon.
normally like vodka blended drinks, but I would drink this.
I don't either.
Yeah.
We call this like
That's
the.
amazing.
You call this the camp out?
Yeah.
Like, that's really good.
We have
That's better than the other one.
for that really awful
Are you
alcohol.
sure you've never mixed before?
Yeah.
That like the hazelnut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Super chill.
the hazelnut s'mores and the cold brew.
Nice.
It's almost like like a Mr. What is that?
Exactly.
What
It's
is
just
it?
on the
S'mores
cusp of
vodka.
It's cold brew,
being
s'mores
something
vodka,
good, right?
and
Yeah.
hazelnut like
It's a
coffee.
Mr. Bean or Mr.
You can still
something
taste
like,
everything.
it's almost like a
but,
taffy with like
Yeah, no, I know what you
in
mean.
the yellow thing.
Yeah.
It's a yellow wrapper.
No.
No, it's in a yellow wrapper with the stick in it. And it's like it's a mixture.
shit,
It's
I don't
almost
know.
like a not peanut.
If you guys know, tell us.
Oh, with payday? No, payday is a different.
No.
That's a sugar daddy.
Mr. Goodbar.
It's a sugar daddy.
Is it
I think they're called sugar
Oh,
daddies.
you
Like
yes,
the
the one
caramel
really chewy.
lollipops?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
sugar
chewy.
daddy.
Yeah.
It's like a sugar daddy.
Not that I would know. I'm just kidding.
Oh, heck, alright. Those are damn.
That was weird. All right.
That was weird.
really good.
Yeah, no, all right. So there you go. See, the s'mores
We're
work.
pretty good at this. We need to do this more often.
That's
Just to buy
amazing.
It's like some random.
Yeah.
Are you ready for like the challenge?
The
Oh, shit,
challenge.
what's the challenge?
The challenge is a friend of ours brought over a whole bunch of little bottles of liquor, but they replaced the labels.
Oh shit, why? What did they do?
It was a gag gift.
Okay.
Well, love you, Ricky and Sarah, if you're watching.
Geez, Ricky and Sarah, what the hell?
But it was a gift, but they brought them over here to the house, so none of the labels are what the liquor is.
It's so what's the challenge part though?
How do we do? Can we make a drinkable drink
On smell alone.
on smell alone and from like what the little bottle looks like?
What do they ask?
I'll go right here. You go talk to the camera.
Okay, so
Okay, Trace, can you shoot the camera back over to the sofa for a
yeah,
second?
send it over there.
Here we
Sit with
go.
us. There we go. Hi. Hello. So guys, I really, because we've all been doing a little bit of drinking, some eating, as you can see. I need right now for you to send us any questions you have about us, any questions you have about Wonder. I need you to send any questions. Like, we want to answer your questions. They can be about us as people. They can be about Wonder. They can be about any of the streams we do. I want to know. Huh?
Any process.
The process. What's some behind the scenes stuff you want to know that we will look over at Scribe very graciously and be like, are we allowed to say this?
Can we speak up?
But because for us, we do a lot of behind the scenes talking about our characters, and I don't think that's anything out of the ordinary for people. But we will, like me and One Daguno over here, we'll we'll do a lot of what are we doing this week as people. Like this is a relationship that is building. Where
Especially
we're
where
going with this.
we talked quite a bit about what we want to do, how we want to like keep the story moving forward,
Yeah.
and what interesting things we can get ourselves into. Especially with Grim and Day.
Yeah.
And they're very curious,
Intimate.
missy.
Yeah, it's really weird because we've one of the Wonder players. Who do you feel is the most surprisingly interesting
Ooh,
of all the Wonder players?
I think Thoe.
Though he's cool.
She is the druid who's allergic to shit. Like,
Yeah, and you know what? That totally happened by accident because she's
True.
so awkward anyway.
It was
And I
perfect.
love how gloriously awkward she is. But we're in Florida and it's pollen season. It doesn't snow in Florida. It pollens. Like it literally, you go outside to your car and it's yellow.
my blue
Because
car
of
is
the
yellow.
ridiculous massive amounts of pollen that fall from everything. It's awful. And so pollen season kills everything about how I breathe. And so I've had terrible, terrible allergies. And so I had a couple weeks in a row, I think, where I was just sneezing on stream. But I happened to go to a sneezing fit right after we arrived outside the house that is now kind of our house.
Yeah.
And there were a ton of flowers out there, and it just kind of happened because I went into a sneezing fit when I was smelling all of the flowers.
It was too
But
perfect
it was so
on
perfect for my druid to be, because she's so awkward anyway, and she's a druid who's just not a good little druid.
No.
She's a bookworm who likes libraries.
Well,
And so her being allergic to pollen was just perfect.
So Nitro says that every person can pick someone if they want to. So because we kind of picked you, who would you say is your most like interesting, surprisingly interesting character from Wonder?
Oh my goodness. Because there's things I love about everyone. But you know what? I think it's because I'm a little bit biased because her interactions with him have been so back and forth.
For
yeah.
Thoe?
Yeah.
Well, Thoe, I feel like Thoe is more interested in knowing why I do things. Or
You don't know it's not about
caramel-
Nyx.
The caramel aspect about it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing because they're oil and water. She doesn't kill things, and he loves to kill
I
things.
will kill things on a,
But-
but that's only when I shift though.
But that's
because
the
that
thing,
mentality of
because
humanity
it's
is
his animal nature that's kind of doing this. That's interesting to her because she's interested in animals. She's interested in how things work and why things work. And so it's this like, you're interesting. I shall study you.
And then you're pulling my teeth down and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So I think
Makes sense.
that that's kind of the character that Thoe would naturally like the least is kind of the most interesting character for her in a lot of ways. So I think that that's fair.
I like Day because Day is always there to change my night today.
You know,
Yeah,
it's a process.
Oh, you're getting a look.
oh,
You're getting a
look at
look.
that
Was it?
It's a lot.
Okay, no. See, I can't talk about the other characters from other campaigns that really won me over.
I mean, you can talk about any character from any
Well,
campaign.
if that's the case, then I had a character, the character that got away, if you will, the one that got away was Volupta. She came in, swooped out, and was gone. She disappeared in the night and left the most heartfelt letter I had ever read, and I had read as a character, and as a character did not react much to it, but as a person, I cried my eyes out. I was like,
Monday Night Characters
yeah, it was
over
great.
on.
It was great. So, thank you.
That's our Monday Night Characters over on Foster Drive in Eberron.
It's, yeah.
We shared a bar floor together.
We definitely did.
I really love that the way to get Olan to like Topher was her like the last thing he remembers seeing before he passes out is her stabbing somebody. And then when he wakes up, he sees blood all over her sword, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this one,
Nailed
she's
it.
okay."
Nailed it.
And then he's like later on, you're just like, "No," I'm like, "What did I do?"
See, for that character, Owen's very specific. He likes violence. He celebrates violence. That's just kind of who he is. We've had moments, or there have been moments with Olin and Topher where it hasn't been the best, but upon her viciously attacking, killing something, it's like, wow, this person's amazing, and I celebrate that. acts of violence. Now with Bo,
Oh, please.
you know, you,
Please.
sir, are a drunken
You're a machine.
monk, machine, or whatever. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Who wants coffee drink?
Why are you asking me?
Whipped cream?
You have to pour cream in the mouth first.
I'm sorry.
Cream in the mouth first.
Try that.
I'm waiting.
Tom, please.
Wait,
Tom, please.
wait, can we do this? Do I have to roll the dice?
No, you don't have to roll
There's no
that.
dice rolling. But look at that.
No dice.
I know everything gets in my hair.
No, listen. Okay, so I know I'm not on camera.
Shut up.
So talk about it.
Come on.
And we never. Okay.
We can get in more.
Come on.
You put it in. And I know y'all never really shared what Volupta wrote to you guys,
I did. I kept that for myself.
but my favorite line in your letter was, "You need a family again."
Yes.
And that is where Volupta was like, "I am your family, but I'm not the best right now. And you need people because you can't be alone." Her biggest thing is you can't be alone.
Just enough.
Being on the run for so many years with Volupta, and then for you to write, Volupta to write, this is your family now, they understand you, they will care for you, and they're having all these amazing people show up. It was awesome, but it wasn't the one I wanted, it's the one I got. But then appreciated the one that I had with,
That's how life works, honey.
right, with Bob and with
Oh,
Topher,
God.
with just showing their wild side.
And in Bob's letter, my favorite thing. Am I allowed to share things that was in Volupta's letter to you?
Yes.
Okay, so she literally said, "Hey, Topher's in pain. You need to listen to her." And ever since Bob read that, Bob has always asked Topher, "What do you think?" Or Topher, "What are you thinking about?" Or asking Topher more questions.
I know this isn't. This is a. Which one was that? I'm so sorry. That was amazing. Which one was that? Was that the Samora one? We don't even know.
He walked over and went, "Who wants a coffee drink?" And I went, "Why are you asking me? Like I'm going to say no." But it's gone now.
And that's something like to piggy off of that a little bit is something that she experiences as hard. But that's something that Day also experiences as extremely hard and Wonder because Day's used to. I put up with what I have and I would deal with it later. And so when it came to, because we had an episode where the home that they had was invaded. And so when people started invading this home, her place of comfort, her place of, this is mine, these are my people, I protect them, she in her head like went crazy. She was like, oh no, you're not killing anyone, you're not breaking my home, screw you, get out of here. And the fact that we all went into that was very awesome to have.
Princess Scene Day was.
Oh my god. So, okay, Magnoff, question for you.
What up?
Because you've been here, we've been going off on a tangent, and we won't lie. But coming into Wonder and being that, wow, this is all new. I don't know the story yet because he hasn't been able to watch, and that's life, and sometimes that happens. I'm calling you out.
That's
But ring, he comes into this stream and he's like, I don't know any of you. I'm just supposed to like F shit up. And I would, nope, it's fine.
Just curious.
What was it like coming into this party and being like, no, I'm just here to screw with all of y'all, and
'Cause
then
that was
us
some
actually
shit.
end up like screwing
Some
you over.
real shit.
It was a lot of fun to be able to just come in and like knowing that you guys were gonna like take me with you because you had to.
Well, yeah.
Because you were sent to, and for me to still be able to be like, haha, I'm just gonna float up here while you guys fuck with the wolves.
It was.
I'm still so mad that you got a death. Like, the Bards are the only ones who got the death. I've said that already. But she does her dagger. She kills it almost. He has 1 hit point left. And he vicious mockery this wolf into death.
Nice.
And
That's
I attacked him in every vicious mockery meme I have come across since then.
That's true.
But,
check my Facebook wall, you'll find all.
But do you feel accomplished with this?
I am a little upset that it got fucked up at the end. Thanks, Plaster Dragon. Looking at you there. But you know, I got what I needed. I came in, I caused chaos, and I'll be back later at some point. I'm
So
sure.
do you feel that your character was so chaotic that you're now our mortal enemy?
I wouldn't say mortal enemy. I have a purpose. The fact that y'all don't know it is completely not my problem.
Yeah. Well, and I love the character that you have too, because what is he, like a chaotic good character? Because
He's chaotic neutral.
Okay, even better. He's chaotic neutral because at the end of the day, he's like, I have a tab to pay. If it means I have to go on a quest, or if I have to steal from all these people one way or another, it's gonna get done. And I think that's a really cool, like, addition to this character.
Yeah. This year was my firstborn. That was my first ever D&D character.
Yeah.
It was really nice to, like,
Aww,
when I was asked, to be like, I'm bringing this one back.
Yes.
This is, I already know exactly who's doing this. Super exciting.
So is there an aspect about the character or something about this character that you can reveal without giving too much away about your backstory, about who you are, about what you're not planning, but just
I know something. Out of character.
what do you like?
What?
He's married, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's married.
He's married.
He is married.
He has a husband.
Okay.
He does.
So I made
He's a little
I mated this.
ranger.
You mated this?
You mated this?
It tastes like Christmas. I
Wait,
don't know.
wait, hold on. Let's define Christmas, because mine's like, oh, no.
No,
Just seriously, try it.
Have a sip of
Who
this.
the heck
Oh,
was
I
that?
wanna. Oh, please, jeez.
There you go.
Can we make this the new John Butt cam? Because you just walked
John
right
Butt
past-
Cam.
Ooh!
No.
Just 2 hours butt out.
My hips will get tired. But doesn't it taste like this? I need to
This
get out of the way.
seriously
Whoa!
tastes-
Wow, we've already busted one
Cranberry
light tonight.
juice,
Look.
Come on.
muddled raspberries, and
to try too?
strawberry lemonade.
Wait.
This is
There's
this is
fireball.
something
That one
that
tastes
you
more like
serve
cinnamon
as
than
a
this one
tea.
does.
I know that.
Is there
Kate.
fireball in this?
There's
There's
absolutely fireball.
Sounds
There's
like he's-
definitely fireball in this.
I'll take
not
this.
In fact, that's-
Fireball's
that is the
not
alcohol.
Too strong,
It's
I'm
not
a
too
huge
strong.
fan of
Oh, yeah.
Fireball, but that's not too strong.
Oh, hello, Hillary.
I'll take the fireball.
Hi.
Let's introduce Hillary to the 101 game.
Oh,
Come on over.
because
There's
Come on,
space for you here.
yeah. Hillary, so with 101, what's your goal? Like, what do you want to do? Like,
do you have weird random questions that you don't feel comfortable asking, like in a group chat?
Hold on, that's too many questions.
because I feel like there's a couple questions of being like, how do I do this? What can I do next?
Hang on, wait. What am I
What are
answering
your
first?
questions when
Am
it
I-
comes to D&D?
Am I doing
You
goals
just asked us 3
first?
questions in one.
Sure. How about we do one?
Do you have any weird questions as a new player that you wouldn't normally ask?
That you have to ask.
Or that you would
Well,
ask, you know.
I guess the only thing is because I still don't know how to build a character. That's the only thing I'm like, I don't know what to do. I kind of jumped on and was like, I don't understand what any of this means. I'm
My
gonna wait
advice-
until somebody walks me through it.
My advice, and there are plenty of people who disagree with me out there, but my advice is approach it as an actress. Build a character. Don't worry about race, class, anything else. Build a character. The race will speak to you. The class will speak to you. Don't try to metagame it and go, what's the best race for this class or whatever. No, just build a character that's
Build an
interesting
interesting
to you.
character. Yep.
And you will find the race, and you will find the class, you will find the spells that go with that character, but start first with the character that's interesting to you.
Right.
And everything else comes from there.
I think I'll be the first one to disagree with Tracy, but find something
Just on principle.
Yeah, find something that's interesting to you because the spells will come along the way, the actions and the mood and the
Can I
character will.
snack him?
Boom. Yeah, no, like 100% right, 100% right. I feel like
Yeah,
that's what
because
we're
I don't like. There's not particular questions I have because I'm very much. I go in.
Yeah.
Like I would rather just jump in and figure it out.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, like, there's no point. And that's just how I learn. So.
Well, if you're
but it's
free
literally
on
like,
Sunday,
okay,
what do you have?
what do I click add up?
Yeah,
what do I
no.
click?
Just start as a performer. Start as an actress, building a character that's interesting to you.
Right.
And then you can talk to other people who play D&D more about, oh, this is my character, and they can go, oh, well, you know what, this kind of race works really well for what you're going with, and this kind of class works really well for what you're going with. And because attaching certain classes to certain races may give you little tiny bumps here and there, but it's not going to make or break.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not going to make or break the game to have maybe not the ideal race for the class, and it's certainly going to make it more interesting for you and everybody around you.
Absolutely. I think the funnest thing, like Bo, I knew that I wanted a drunken robot, and then I'm like, okay, a drunken robot that can use his fists, And so it just came together. And like, oh, I can be a monk. And it just all just flowed so naturally.
And that's kind of was when I started working with Fix, because Fix was a druid who really didn't know he was a druid and had all the healing spells that he didn't really know how to use. So we got in tough situations. I was the only healer for our game, and I had no idea how to heal at all.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't something he needed.
And what's really cool to back off Tracy is that if you know what kind of person you're playing, like if you want to be super charismatic or you want to be super tough, that's gonna build into what you choose.
Somebody else is gonna have to eat this.
That's so much.
I don't do chocolate.
Share advice for everything.
I'm weird. I'm a lady who don't know that I don't chocolate.
Here, I'm not gonna leave you hanging with that. We'll just.
Is that the copy?
All right.
I definitely just like drink.
Well, you don't cake. Even at Furious, over on Eberron, I wanted someone childlike and spontaneous, and you got just to get romantic entanglements, and I didn't want any of that stuff. I wanted somebody who could make really, really bold choices, and it made sense to make her a child because of that. And I wanted her to be a magic user, and I wanted her to be really, really chaotic. And so having her magic be in her blood, because I had that, I don't want to give away stuff about her, but her ancestry was what made her chaotic, and so that's why she became a sorceress, was because the magic is in her blood, not a learned thing. And then because she was a misfit, she didn't fit in, she didn't really have a family, it made sense for her in that universe to be a tiefling, because they're kind of out of, like, they're a little bit shunned, and they're a little bit, they're not accepted into society very much, so that fit really, really well with her backstory. I wanted her to be different and stand out, but not necessarily always in a good way.
Right.
And so race and class just came out of this character that I wanted to create.
I heard we were talking romantic entanglements.
Right.
Hi.
Clementine's in 3. Ridiculous.
So
Then you can get
what's
that space.
I think that's another thing I think is really, really cool about D&D and RP is that you create all these relationships and you create all these entanglements naturally. Like, 9 out of 10 times the entanglements we make in D&D are natural, and they can come across as plain because they work so well.
Because Clementine is so weird. Because she literally has been on a pirate ship as far as she remembers. She's been with a bunch of old crew members. Suddenly she's dropped in a world where she's in a tavern, and suddenly this dude walks up and is like, hey, you're cute. Let me be awkward and cute around you. And she's like, oh, okay, he's pretty nice. And then this pink-haired little gnome walks up being extra adorable, and she's like, oh my gosh, so cute.
At a bar.
And then this disaster man of a person, that's you. And then Bob is just intriguing to her. Bob's like, that's weird.
I just try to play darts just that way I can get closer to you. Then
In Topher's defense, she scurried up because she was following a mouse.
She followed a mouse and fell into Clementine's lap, and she was like, you're cute, have candy. Don't listen to that in real life, kids.
Hey, kids.
Hey, we're talking about Bob and Clementine. You want to come sit and talk about it?
Sure. What are we talking about, Bob and Clementine?
How Clementine is like 3 different romantic entanglements at the moment.
Well, we don't know for sure. Like, oh, thank you.
Well, Clementine's
This is
always
how
been
your life works.
Here on top.
because we know her and Topher have like, we know Clementine's really like protective of Topher,
Right.
and we know Olin is really bad at flirting with Clementine.
Okay.
Do you want me to kill this man for you?
And Clementine's always had a weird interest in Bob because Bob seems to have like this very overpowering personality.
Okay.
So Clementine's like, interesting, but Bob doesn't trust her.
Settle it for us right now, then. Who is she interested in the party?
Do it. She has to pick right now.
Right now,
Right now.
The three of them approach her and they're like, "Hey, go on a date."
It's Bo. I know it's Bo, honey. But I've already tried to convince Bo to marry me, and
people,
said
and
no.
you get 2 red roses.
You got 2 red roses.
This is
That is the
Based
largest
on-
Red Bull I have ever seen. I love it.
I'm sorry?
That is the largest Red Bull I have ever seen.
Based on the interactions she's had, it would be Bob right now.
Yeah.
Because Bob's the only person she's opened up to.
Yeah.
Like, Topher's cute, and she protects Topher with her life. Maybe not her life right now, but like she's like, Topher is important.
That's
cute.
fair.
Yeah.
Owen's just someone she flirted with. Bob, she admitted her amnesia to, which is something big to her. She only people know about her amnesia are people on her crew.
I fully anticipate Olin and Bob having a fight over her, and then Topher and her walking off into the sunset.
Bob and Olin having a what?
Having a fight.
Oh,
Having a fight.
Well, and my favorite thing is that out of character, Topher kissed Olan, and he comes back to me out of character and is like, wait, that wasn't Clementine? And I'm like, oh my god!
I wasn't really certain.
I'm
I was
like,
also very
that's cool.
Clementine's trying to
Just,
kiss Bob.
it's fine. She's just looked over again.
It
One
was
more
offered
time.
to Olin, and Olin didn't stop talking, so she just kissed Bob because Bob was there. Like, you're cute.
Well, we have a lot of, what is this? Hey, hello, Nitro. If you really think about it, what the Wonder Team really needs to compete is like Tom Cruise is completed by Renee Zellweger as a breakaway character named Crispus Deadeye Puddlefoot.
Anyway, so what I've been meaning to tell you is I'm trying to get a disguise outfit together, a magical disguise that makes me look like Crispus Deadeye Puddlefoot.
Is that what you're wanting?
Yes.
Crispus Deadeye Puddlefoot is actually in the World of Wonder. He was played by our good buddy Nitro in one of our one-shots, which we are bringing back. And once you create a character and you want to start exploring the space a little bit, we can do some more one-shots with your character. Maybe we do like a secondary characters in Wonder one-shot. Maybe we do...
I want to play a half-orc barbarian so bad.
Or we do that.
Bad. Or princess. I like princess. But also I just want to be a really
Plot
sweet...
twist, Princess is a half-orc barbarian.
I really just want to do a really like, she's a sweetheart, but she like will crush the skull if she needs to. And she's kind of stupid. People
So
love
you
her
want to
anyway.
play... No, you're not stupid. I was going to say. But you're very sweet and you would crush someone's skull if you needed to.
I absolutely would.
Can I just bring Jen into this, please?
Is Jen in Wonder?
Can I bring just for that? I just want
Jen's
to
the caterpillar of the
That's lived a
princess.
very long time.
So what we may do is I may bust out some games. We'll play some games. We'll have some more drinks and stuff like that. But we'll no. You're good with that one right there?
I will have water until
You will have water
I chill
until
out.
it's time to go. But we will say goodnight to everybody. If you guys want to come by and say goodnight and stuff like that. I know we've got
Here, Al, right here.
You guys do
Right here. Spot for you.
the crazy
You
drink.
guys come up with a crazy guy?
We made like 3 or 4 crazy drinks. Like,
And we missed it.
yeah. Yeah. But, yes, I couldn't help myself. Oh, man, we love you.
Now it's time to say goodbye from all of us to you.
As I sit here patiently waiting for my helpful hugs.
Let's start.
Goodbye for now until we meet again.
Whoop.
I have no idea.
Whoop.
Okay, me neither. I'm just playing good. I'm just here to be cute.
We need to officially write the Boop on the Snoot song so we can sing the Boop on the
Boop on the snoot.
Boop on the Snoot.
Tim wrote it. We
Boop
just
on
have
the
to,
Snoot.
we have to
Boop on the
transpose it.
Snoot. Boop
But
on the Snoot.
from everybody here at the Chameleon, from we were actually saying goodbye to everybody. This is amazing.
As we were singing the Boop on the Snoot.
You channel the energy, the energy shows up.
From everyone here at Indigo Chameleon, from Beljinx the Bard, Indigo Chameleon, Legend Hillary, Magna, One Big Uno, Remy Aubrey, Miss Audie, Gypsy Wolf, Moswald,
I don't even remember.
T-Rex Man, and your good buddy Scribe. We love you guys. Stay tuned to the channel.
I can't turn it off because I'm stuck.
Stay tuned for fun and exciting things. And as always, Indigo Connect. We'll see you guys later. Indigo Connect. And stream.